Year. Let me I'm just going to play the live I was on not too long ago. Wait till everybody gets notified that we live. It's only showing that we live on one channel. So I'm getting ready. What I'm getting ready to do is I'm gonna show all you. I'm gonna call you Negroes for now, because you are Negro streetwalkers on YouTube begging for whatever you can get. Don't ever think you playing me nowhere. I'm peaceable, and we can do things peaceable, or we can do things the other way. Don't nobody give a fuck. I'm trying to tell you, yo, this is the channel for that smoke. So I went to a channel that I know they want the smoke, in whatever ways they want the smoke, and I see like how I'm treated over there, how people treated in chats. Can they say what they want to say? Because who the fuck do y'all content creators think that y'all is? Y'all can lie to us for all these years about MO3, and then that nobody's supposed to question it, and then people starting to read paperwork and see what that shit really is, and y'all still trying to pass the same fucking story over, still doing all this ball clapping on niggas and everything. And when a motherfucker asks questions, because you was close to this person and everything, you think, let me tell you something. When that song, Everybody Ain't Your Partner, Everybody Ain't Your Friend, if you sit back, smoke some good weed, or if you just don't need that type of stuff to mellow back and relax and just can concentrate on what's being said, you understand what's being said. Shout out to H. Because you either been through that shit, some of you you don't like this channel. And this is not a channel for you to like. I already did the parts that I was going through. So you think I'm gonna go around in circles with some dirty ass street walking prostitute bitches on YouTube to try to tell me what is and what ain't? I wouldn't listen. Listen, let me tell you something. Most women are baby moms for a fucking reason. It's like return to sender type shit. You're a baby mom because, yeah, I wasn't trying to marry you. Yeah, the ass looked fat and everything, you know what I mean? In the dark, you took your pants off, then that shit dropped down. But, Jones heart, so I might as well go ahead. knock you down. We don't know what attraction is, but certainly one person that could clearly, there's a lot of people, but we're talking about justice for MO3 right now. So we're talking about MO3. He's not speaking in any coded language when he talks about his baby mamas, and then he separates his baby mamas from his mom. Don't nobody give a fuck about baby mom, because soon you go to jail, yeah, she's smashing and all of that. Even a wife, she can go ahead and smash. But a man always, when his mom laid out, and we have receipts to show that the mom laid out change for her son. So to fight his case, because he's seen what I believe. This part of it is opinionated. I believe that she saw that this is what her son was going to do. So she was going to do everything that she could do to make sure her son made it. Because that's what parents do. If they can help, listen. I have older women that are no longer with us in our family. They didn't give a fuck what you did. If you sold a $5 fucking crack rock, they putting the house up to get you out. 10%, whatever. Oh, 10%. Oh, they getting you the fuck out of jail. Whether you pay that shit back or not, and you better not run. You better go to your court dates and all that shit, and don't get the house taken. So this is strictly for Texas, because I just can't believe that Texas is any different than anywhere else in the fucking world. Number one, a child molester is a child molester. Everywhere in the world, it's described the same thing. A streetwalker, a prostitute, every fucking word that we know, it means the same thing. It's our slang that's anything different. So if I'm taking paperwork from the federal government and showing it over here, you gonna say that I'm lying? I'm lying? You better off fucking going and saying Jesus Christ was lying. Or if that's what you're saying, then you a devil. You're a devil, you're a witch, you're a warlock, or whatever, and we should rid you. You should get out of our land, because we don't want you around us. We don't want you raising our kids, because y'all liable to put some shit in the kids and everything. Y'all will do anything so that the truth don't get out. Now, when I say YouTube streetwalkers, everybody know that I'm talking about Dirty Ray. See her, and I don't know this. Listen, this is the internet. You bitches talk like we know each other, like I know y'all or anything. I'm reading paperwork. I just noticed the days and the dates. So if y'all felt some way about my earlier live, that's on fuck y'all. If it hit you in your fucking heart, then it must was meant to hit. You must was the target. It must was supposed to be hitting you. And y'all got activated while I was on Can't Talk Too Much. See, I know how to get you bitches out, because y'all love money. And I know how to get out what I want to say. I pay money. So my shit gonna go up there, and people gonna like what I say or they not. But I'm looking at the crowd. I ain't no DJ. I'm just a player. But I crush a lot. I'll be on your top. And yeah, you can say whatever you want, but don't ever call me. Don't listen. The first person that noticed me over there says, when I was in MHB chat, someone called me and said MGR, but I was over there as We Are the Receipts. So you motherfuckers know me on here. You know me as MGR. Y'all just too lazy to type We Are the Receipts. That's laziness. But I play with you, but I'm past all of that shit. So I will go in anybody fucking chats I want to, and yeah. The people who chats I go in, I must have talked to them, or we must know each other behind the scenes or something to know that if I hit your link, I hit your link because I trust you, but I know who coming up there. So this is for first fat ass Mink. Mink, I don't give a fuck what you do in life. Bitch, you talking about you made this amount of money and you driving a truck. Get the fuck out. Who you think you talking to? Joe just got off work? Like, get the fuck out of here. Let me tell you something. Y'all nothing. Y'all are nothing. You is driving trucks to truck stops and selling ass. You're a prostitute. You got a stripper coming up there talking to me. What the fuck am I talking to y'all for? I usually give y'all money and then you do the thing you supposed to do. And that's what somebody does, is they give you money and you do what you're supposed to do. But when you get into trying to explain paperwork and how I interpret paperwork, because Listen, when I put this paperwork up here, I'm showing you something. You can take it however the fuck you want to. You can get offensive or whatever. Okay, get offended. But I show you one name and immediately, yeah, I get the reaction that I want. Because I'm tired of people attacking the nobles. So I went live today because people were attacking the nobles. That's anybody associated with them. And then when a noble comes down into the chat, they get blocked because they trying to find out why the fuck somebody is threatening them. Like, yo, where you at? They wanted that smoke. You bitches get on here and talk like y'all really ready to fight. Let me tell you something. From the very beginning, I told you, and I mean it right today, you can go to your probation office, you call whoever the fuck you want. Google, CPS, anybody you fucking want to. You're not getting ready to find no paperwork that I beat up some woman or nothing like that. But if a woman came at me, yo, you think I wouldn't fucking drag her ass all around and scrape her knees all the fuck up? I ain't gonna punch on her or nothing. My mom taught me don't let no woman scratch me on my face, slap me in my. You ain't gonna slap me if no fucking person. That's number one. Yeah. Drunk and all that means that's something different. I don't have a problem with women. I don't have a problem with people that are baby moms. The woman I married, she was somebody's baby mom, but I took care of that child as if she was my own. And I raised her and had a child of my own. And both of those are my girls. So cut that shit out, talking anything about me, like I have something against a woman being a baby mom. But you're a baby mom for a fucking reason. Somebody didn't find you, right there enough. And if you got 3 baby moms, yeah. Motherfuckers, sometimes you can't pull out. You don't know if motherfucker drunk. You don't know when she on her John, whatever. Just so happened. In this case, MO3 has 3 children. And we don't even know if that's all of them. But why the fuck do people got his mother and they title talking about she homeless, trying to run a play on motherfuckers? And then think that false news would go out and I would validate some false news, and I ain't validating shit. What y'all realizing is that shit coming to an end, not because of anything that I did, it's just the laws of nature. It doesn't matter about how did they see? Y'all don't come over here and you're not blocked, but you're not gonna come over here because I'm not gonna let you come over on here and talk shit. So y'all go on the channels that will give you some airplay. So y'all stay on y'all channels over there and I'm gonna keep putting out these receipts. But every time, like I said, all I needed y'all to do was just say one. Yes, pull up some receipts. So we have YouTube Streetwalker #1. She calls herself Queen 88. And when I bring up Queen 88, I don't hate this woman. I don't hate nobody on here except to the extent my hatred goes. But they don't even go so far because you can't just hate on. Number one, I don't hate on nobody else's money because I don't count their pockets. So, Dirty Ashleyy, bitch, you is the one that come from the gutter and came up. So that's why you was over there. 38, let me take care of you first. You said what? Your dad? What? That I was lying about your dad? It was fake? Okay, let me show you your dad. Right now, holding a disc up in a Microsoft Teams meeting. Right here. This is you and your dad right here. Yeah. Tell me I'm lying about this. I'm lying? This ain't a disc in his hand? Let's see what he's saying about it.
He's about to stop doing what he's doing and just settle in back at home.
So first, who he talking about?
Yeah.
So then I was right. Yep, she bad. Like it's not. It don't say Boosie badass. Now let me get this out from the rip. I have not come at Boosie. Not because I don't see it. I don't see it. But when I mention that name, I have a newfound respect because I think that I'm seeing something materialized the way it's supposed to materialize, and everything is on timing. So, first of all, I ain't on here. If Boosie did have something, you think I'm fucking very wrong. Yo, Boosie did it. Do I be in here accusing anybody of anything? I don't even fucking know. Now I don't know y'all down in fucking Texas. It has that with like X at the end of it, like he merged with somebody. But I didn't do the time. I wasn't in it. You know, I didn't know anything about it. I was talking about something else. I was talking about boxing. I was talking about Spence. So I'll tell them where I came from. I was coming from the Earl Spence. I heard somebody said that Earl Spence had something to do with the death of MO3. If maybe he may have had problems with him. That's all I know at this time. But I was enlightened by other people.
Yeah, man. We're going to get on that as soon as he get back. Get this camera, this laptop.
So he's talking about his partner, G, Dr. Stunchy, and a Netflix deal, and whatever relationship Dr. Stunchy is. When I play the videos, those videos was hot because of, I believe, Dr. Stunchy was holding the camera or whatever he knew, but Dr. Stunchy was right there. I like those videos. Most of them, for the most part, I like those videos.
Be ready, shit.
So if that's all that's holding you up, and I got this right here, well, how much the camera cost?
With my partner G, the one that I don't know, you remember class was talking about, we all cool and all this shit. But my partner G got the camera. He actually owns certified mixtape. You know what I mean?
I'm not saying he owns certified mixtape. This nigga Corey is saying that he owns certified mix tape. That's this nigga, and that is this woman right there. Her name Queen 88, and this is in a meeting on August 8th of 2023, I think it is.
And that's been around since maybe 10 years now. Is an act, and so he did a lot of interviews and stuff like that. So he has the camera that we need already. Camera ain't no issue.
So he told me the boy already dug in. He did a lot of interviews and blah, blah, blah. All right, whatever. So why? Listen, so I'm just asking these questions just because I want some of this.
Yeah. But we can figure something out. You can figure something. Once we get this,
I told you, I know this hasn't been stopping y'all from doing. This couldn't been stopping y'all. Not no Apple computer.
Yeah. You see what we talking about? They want a MacBook Pro that I got to help them start so they can put 88 on a podcast. This thing took place without Cam and some other people that was involved in there. And at this point, do you hear me talking anything about it? Do it sound like I give a fuck about a podcast? Niggas is talking about MO3 and a Netflix deal, and then we talking about other stuff. So you think that I get high, like, yo, damn, I'm about to I could be a part of something with a star that, yo, this is a great opportunity to get in at the ground floor, because if these motherfuckers is talking to me about a MacBook Pro that I got sitting right next to me, then I must have could afford the MacBook Pro. And you telling me no. And then once I start showing my interest.
No, not at all. What was holding us up was that he's been on the road. You know what I mean? But he's about to stop doing what he's doing and just settle here back at home to where, okay, we can do what we need to do. Now, he's been on the road ever since 3 died. He just so fucked up. He just above everything. That's how tight they was. You know what I mean? But he finally getting his stuff back together, man. He ready to do this.
Yeah, I like to get it on the ground floor. Or we like to get it on the ground floor.
We'll talk about it for sure. We'll talk about it. This little thing right here.
Now, you see what that is? That's called an external hard drive. I'm gonna leave this up for a minute so everybody can see it. That's an external hard drive. And you're saying that this is unreleased footage that Empire wants or whatever. How would you get it? And why is that the same thing that, hold up. Now, this external hard drive is, you usually plug those into the side of the computer with a USB and a USB port. So even if, let's say that this footage on here, look, whatever you got on your hard drive, because y'all try to make it seem like I didn't know what the fuck I was talking about. Like, I'm talking about shit that, I mean, I don't know what I'm talking about. And shout out to my man, Can't Talk Too Much, for allowing me to come up on this platform and the speakers I did. But yo, when people are beneath you, you can't get a word in. You bitches is on here. You bitches are baby moms for a reason. That's why all y'all do is yik yak. I told you, y'all. I know somebody's listening, and y'all listen behind a firewall, whatever. But you're hearing what I'm saying. So when you see me come somewhere where you feel it's neutral ground, that I won't put you out there, and that nobody's gonna look, because I go for a long time and I talk. I'm gonna keep putting this shit out and keep embarrassing. First, let me debunk 3088 with her pop talking about I was lying about you lied on Can't Talk Too Much, talking about your pop didn't have that. He didn't. What is that? in his hand. What are you talking about right there? Why is he putting that in the screen? I'm not making that up. My title earlier didn't even have anything to do with that. I was just talking about the Eagles coming to New Orleans to play the joint. But I knew to go on can't talk too much because can't like the Eagles. He like the Birds. So let's get down to business. And I mean, let's get down to business. Because somebody sent you there. And I did mention it because to give validity to anything that I say, I must mention certain things. And a couple times that I've been showing this, I haven't shown you the tape. That's the drive right there. Now, I didn't want to put out anything about Miss Nicole. I can't get behind anything about being if I didn't see any paperwork that she's homeless or anything like that. So I seen it. And those things kind of struck a chord with me. And to me, it's just it's empathy. Shout out to K. Maree. But it's human empathy that I care about certain things. I mean, I can't help it. And I'm just not the type that sit by and just say, oh, fuck it.
Because I'm jealous. You really want to be
This is can't talk too much. I'm not going to play his whole live. But I saw him say, no, not Miss Nicole. Strikes, fights, and flights. Sector news. It's a lot going on, y'all. This is my man Cam. How he worded his joint. So I went over there to see what's going on, which I'm excited to do.
One of his motherfucking mom to be taken care of and his kids to be taken care of. Point blank, period. On the side, let me salute the Bill Lowe. Bill Lowe made a bid will be on that Eagles and Commanders game. Bill Lowe paid his motherfucking burn. He paid his motherfucking game. The team that he had, all motherfucking, they lost, y'all. Bill Lowe paid his motherfucking game with Bill Lowe.
So as soon as Cam say that, I send him a cash app.
So let me say this though, y'all. The baby mama, y'all can come together. Y'all can pay this Nicole. Y'all can be like, damn, he doing some damn babysitting or some shit. Y'all can say that she doing some babysitting or something.
So the thing was to attack Miss Nicole's character, whoever sent out a whoever sent out anything or to put out something about Miss Nicole and her surviving son, Cole Gotti. I only know of one person that will do that. The same person that I go after all of the time. Like, I be on you niggas tops, and I'm not fucking playing with you niggas. Let me just be straight up. If I had a chance, if it was legal, and they gave me 5 minutes in a ring, in a closed room somewhere, lock the door, and everybody turn it back and they say, for 5 minutes, y'all can kill each other, fuck each other up, or whatever. I would say, I would point out who I would want from Dallas or from someplace outside of Dallas, like in that metropolitan area, like one of your suburbs. That you niggas that be thinking you hard. Yeah, I will call all you in the room at one time and let's get it. But that shit ain't legal. That's not reality. The reality is y'all been selling us a fucking story about what happened in MO3. That ain't a fake this right there. This ain't a fake fucking video right here. Nothing fake. This is in my possession to this day. And I got motherfucker somebody in the email asking me to send them the link to it. And I thought it was, when they said DJ something, I thought it was Department of Justice. And I say, no, I'm not handing that over to the Department of Justice because you need a warrant. If the hand that over, for me to handle it over, you can get it off of my live. Yeah, it's on the live. Here it go again.
Getting some money killed at the casino. Every guarantee. MO3 got that night. He loved that money. So you took my boy, we on the receipt. He said, "Oh, boys, it's all business. And all business too."
So we all agree. Yeah, Philly, we about our business up here. I don't know what the fuck Dallas is. Y'all talking about Dallas business and all that shit. Y'all business is fucking shady. Always been fucking shady. All the way from JF fucking K with that fake shit that y'all try to sell us with there. So why the fuck shouldn't I have questions when it come down to MO3 and then I see shit, start seeing shit in court, then I see motherfuckers acting tough up here, acting like you was really about that life, and as soon as y'all heard the motherfucking jingling of the motherfucking the handcuffs, you niggas was getting locked up for cornball shit, and y'all all had guns. The Wild Wild West out there, it's y'all Texas. I don't know if it's something in the water that made you fucking stupid. You were stupid to ever start anything with me and thought that I am not going to protect my name against any accusations on this internet from anybody. I wouldn't give a fuck if it was the president of the United motherfucking States. If I fought against the government of the United States on several occasions, yeah, you're not doing the right. You're not looking at, because I don't tell. It's not for me to be up here trying to brag about I did this and I did that. I got this and I got that. No, shiniest nail gets the hammer. So you motherfuckers up here with these big ass teeth in your mouth and wanting to act like you known and all of that, I don't give a fuck about you, and I don't fucking worship you. Fuck y'all channels. I mean that. Fuck your channels. But if you come over here, you hit this link, you're going to be able to talk. We're not getting ready to argue. You bitches won't come over here and hit that link and try that shit y'all did over there on Can't Talk Too Much.
I'm tired of it, man. Let me drop this motherfucking link, man. I'm motherfucking business too.
Because that's my motherfucking man.
I'll talk to you, kid. What's up, Queen Sandy? That nigga mama. Some other shit. She gotta do tip shit. She gotta share her little bit of change with everybody. That shit ain't right. MO3 want this brother to be taken care of. That's why I say that you cannot account for the unseen, y'all. Point blank period. Tell me his mama would have been in first place, man. Right here. That the money cannot be touched, y'all. The money cannot be touched until it's turned 18. The kids about 5, 4, 3, 6, 7. Come on now, y'all. Come on now, y'all. It's like you're gonna make it to one of those kids'
So let me address the older you get, the wiser you get. So you know to stay away from certain things. But when you have, baby moms, if you're a baby mom, you know how much insurance is for a baby mom? You ain't married, nothing. You know the shit that a nigga got to go through because you a baby mom, and I ain't trying to marry you, but I gotta take care of this child. But don't be going to the courts bringing Mr. Charlie in it, the man with the black robe. I already got fucking cases. I'm already on probation or whatever, or I got cases I'm fighting and everything. I don't need you going to talk to Mr. Charlie trying to get my bread and then have Mr. Charlie determine how much I'm supposed to pay to take care of my kids when I see my fucking kids every day. I take care of them every day. I keep telling you motherfuckers, and I don't give a fuck who believe me or not. You need to read the law. Child support is illegal. If you don't fucking believe me, then don't believe me. Keep fucking paying for it. I don't give a fuck. I don't pay for it. Ain't no woman ever took me to fucking court for no fucking child support. Because I ain't got no little scragglers and I ain't got no fucking baby moms. I don't even like people saying that dumbass shit. It sounds so fucking corny. I don't know who raised you niggas that glorify yourself as a baby mom, not a wife or nothing. Nothing that's going to get you further, and you the ones that, you'll set a nigga up because you know why? That nigga didn't want to marry you. He had his eyes set somewhere else. He wasn't ready to settle down. He ain't want to put no ring on your finger. Yeah, y'all just fucking. But from fucking, childs come out. Children come from, from fucking. But them children have to be taken care of. So that man had 3 kids. He had his family all dependent on him. And he took his talent and he, was trying to get his money. He was about his business. Only thing is, he fell short. You don't know everything if you don't surround yourself with the people that you need to surround yourself, and you can never take for granted that somebody else is sitting back looking at you and they jealous than a motherfucker and they conniving against you. You should take that into account, but from what I hear on this channel when they was coming up there and what they were saying in chat, I gotta, and I hope, you know, and don't feel no type of way. And shout out to Cam, because go subscribe to his channel, because he one of the realest ones out here when it comes to actually, he just gonna tell you how you feel. Because when I used to talk to Cam used to, he's a young buck, but he used to tell me like it is. And the shit used to pierce me sometimes. Like I would want to say, who the fuck you think you talking to? But no, he's right. You know what he was right about most though? He said, fuck. No, whatever he said. But it made me look at you women, YouTube streetwalkers. It made me look at y'all different. So I just classify all y'all as YouTube streetwalkers. All of you. Then I don't have to worry about nothing. Because now, since I debunked the lie that is Queen 88, she's not queen of shit. She's queen of motherfuckers that want to be under her stank ass pussy, whatever. I don't know, y'all rats. I don't know why y'all fucking worship her so much. Same thing as Queen Elizabeth. I don't know why people was worshiping her. I don't fuck her. She ain't my queen. She was the Queen of England, and I don't know what Queen 88. She Queen 88 of what states? So we see the this right there. Nobody's eyes is fucked up. I hope you ain't watching on no little ass phone or anything. You heard what he said, and there's the diss right there. Let me get out of there. I ain't spending a lot of time on this bullshit. I don't even know why I gotta keep going by it. If I gotta keep drilling it into your fucking head, I'll drill it into your fucking head till you bleed. You know, not actually bleed, but so rainwater is not a part of the state. Let me get y'all out of there. He ain't part of the state. Let's see if rainwater is a part of the estate. Now, this says the estate of Melvin Noble Jr. versus Ray Jean Bolin Jr. Absolute Pearly Gates, everybody else lives in Baltimore. Right? So this is the plaintiff. Say it right there. This say plaintiff right there. And this say defendants. Pending before the court is plaintiffs. Estate of Melvin Noble Jr. The estate is an entity that was created, but it was created by his mother. She went and created it. I don't know who told her to do it. Actually, I do know who. Because during the live, Dirty 88 came up and said that Rainwater is the one that helped Miss Nicole get the lawyer. So that means that Rainwater would have had a lawyer that he knew. And that means that somebody had interest that the estate would be handled in a certain way to get Miss Nicole off the estate, maybe pay her something on the side to get off the estate and put, baby moms that don't nobody get two fucks about. You'll get on a stand as quick as shit you'll get on a stand and fucking testify against me and put me in jail. You'll talk to the man and then put me on here so you can get welfare. Yeah, you don't realize what you're doing. You mad and all that shit. My nephew he posted something and he was like, baby moms are like ops that you can't kill. And that's what the fuck y'all are. So that's what I look at y'all as. Y'all just baby moms, y'all. You two streetwalkers, because why the fuck, if you're a millionaire, who the fuck is down here keep talking about they a millionaire on the internet? You doing that? You trying to get yourself set up? What's going on? Where the fuck where y'all get off doing that? Where they do that at? So let me finish this right here. So we know who the plaintiff is, and then this is drop. We don't know who Pearly Gates is. I don't know who Pearly Gates is. July 2nd, 2024, last year, about 6 months ago, to date, about 6 months ago, yeah, give or take 2 or 3 days. At the status conference, the court orally granted plaintiffs the estate of Melvin Noble Jr. motion and requested that plaintiffs prepare an order for the court to sign on the following basis. Defendants, drop, doing business as Absolute Production Recording Studios, and whoever the fuck Pearly Gates is, aka PG. I don't know who that is. But it says defendants are ordered to turn over to the court's registry all vocal tracks that defendants still have, meaning some was actually turned over, and it said, and the ones that you still have in their possession by January the 10th. That's past. That's 17 days ago. Plaintiff and its representatives, including who? The plaintiff is the estate, including Brandon Rainwater, are permitted to inspect the vocal tracks under the court's supervision. Plaintiff is not permitted to copy the vocal tracks. Defendants' objections and plaintiff's first response for productions are that don't even mean anything. But the plaintiff, the estate, for all you people, I don't know if you rode short bus or whatever. I don't know. It's nobody on this fucking internet can tell me anything because I went to school and I can read for my motherfucking self. And I like reading fine print. I love reading the law. I like the way the judges speak. I love to learn Latin, what the Latin term meant. I love that. I buy those are the books that I buy. Yeah, I'm not. I ain't trying to read no novel. I don't want to read none of that shit. What's up with this law? How does money system work? Because I've been tossed into this world. My mom, she ain't prepared me for it the way she was supposed to prepare me. It was my grandmother. My grandmother, and because I was raised by my grandmother, I just looked at this case and I seen these baby moms and that the grandmother working with everything that she knew, she filed for an estate. And then next thing I know that she wasn't in control of the state. And then there's some slick little nigga, named Brandon Rainwater. He coming out. Then you got this little stripper bitch. Then you got this other bitch. I don't know where the fuck Ashleyy Maree come out. But who paid for your fucking drinks, bitch? You was clinging to life as a person. You had 2 baby fathers die within 6 months. Allegedly. I might not have every fact right, and I get some of the things, so I can't go off of those things. I wouldn't stake my life on them, but those are my opinions or whatever. Those are my beliefs based on your behavior and things of that nature. But I'm nobody. I'm not anybody. But I have to be somebody, and I must be hitting the mark, because I did this earlier today and showed that Brandon Rainwater is a part of the state. So you motherfuckers is lying right there. Brandon Rainwater would not be able to be in federal court, able to inspect the music with the plaintiff as the estate if he didn't have some type of control. So if from the beginning, this snake part, see, Miss Nicole goes down, she follows. This is me saying this. This is my narration. Miss Nicole, she goes down there and get an estate. You know, she talked to a couple people that maybe know the law better than her. She really ain't in MO3 life as far as the business aspect of it, because he grown. He was 28 years old at the time of his death. But he cared for his mom and got in trouble. And just like any fucking man, they go back to their mom. I need help, mom. Matter of fact, you always know mom phone number when you get locked up, because that's the first person you're gonna go, and mom gonna ride or die, like going try to get that change aid the way she gotta get the change aid. But the mom, there's forces against the mom too. So when she applies for that, why did none of the baby moms, why did none of the baby moms try to account for, take inventory of MO3's property, his assets? Because y'all knew he was balling. Because we seen him on the highway and he driving a little Honda Accord. That was his ducky. We call those duckies. You don't be driving if you're going down in the hood, you're going anywhere, you're taking your little nut ass car, you're not getting ready to drive your nice shit, because I have pictures of the other cars that he had, several of them. I have a video of him talking about he just bought some properties. I don't know how much he purchased the properties for. I don't. But he said it was supposed to take care of his kids for the next 50 years or more. Those properties. Now, at that time, I don't know who he was fucking. It ain't my fucking business. Whether he was preparing for death or whether somebody was starting to teach him about, yo, stop spending your money on little nut ass shit like chains and shit like that, and started telling them, yeah, a chain, a car, those are depreciating assets. Some of them chains don't even be real. And I love how Cole Gotti is playing this shit and wearing that Osama chain. I love that shit. Yo, wear that Osama chain and all your videos. Fuck these motherfuckers. But y'all wouldn't care about the chain unless you're looking for a trophy or something else. Why y'all care about why people even talking about the chain? I'm glad they didn't get a chain back. That's the last memory they have of their dear departed loved one, MO3, little Melvin Abdul Noble Jr. So the very first footnote, which actually says docket number 8, it says vocal tracks, and it says our files, which include Noble's vocal performances of his previously written musical compositions over previously created instrumental tracks that Noble brought into the studio. So when I say I know what the fuck I'm talking about, if you previously fucking did this, it would have been at somewhere somebody was fucking filming you. When you go into do a concert, do you see motherfuckers up there? Yo, they play your music and you rap on it, and then the crowd is rocking to your music. They finishing it for you. So who the fuck y'all think is stupid enough that motherfuckers don't know if it say previously recorded vocals? The only way you saving that is on that hard drive that I just fucking showed. So I don't give a fuck where it was at, the House of Blues, whatever. I don't give a fuck about where it was at. I don't gotta lie about it. That shit is in the possession of the court right now, and they want the rest of it. And it was turned over to the court. So the court says it, that it was turned over. And so the estate, there is nothing else for you to take. There's nothing else for you to take music-wise of MO3 according to the federal court, but you can't copy it. You only can inspect it. And they put, why did y'all put Brandon Rainwater? Yeah, he's the scapegoat. Yeah, he's the devil. He's Satan. He's the snake. The scapegoat. You put your hand on the head of the scapegoat, this nigga gonna take the fall for everybody. But then you think he going by himself? No, he gonna tell on y'all. But if he don't, y'all forget, like I said, next month, February, yeah, right after Valentine's Day, Devin Brown, Rayshawn Jackson come out, and who knows what's getting ready to happen to the music industry? Who knows what's going to happen to the MO3 case? But don't you ever say, I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. Footnotes are actually a part of this court's order. They put the footnote so they can explain what they're actually talking about. So this is a description of it. And on January the 7th, defendant Bolin delivered a USB drive to the clerk's office as evidenced by the notice of receipt of the USB drive. To the extent that this motion requests defendants to turn over the remaining vocal tracks in their possession, plaintiff's request is denied. You get no more music than what was turned over from January 7th. And whatever he turned over January 7th, yo, you can't even fucking copy it. So the motion was granted in part and denied in part. One of the things that's most important is no copy of the vocal tracks on deposit with the court. Like the fuck I said, I don't put up fake fucking paperwork. See this shit? Go look this case up. That's how you know paperwork is real. Because the judge's initials, Amos L. Mazam, that's his signature, the day he signed it, United States District Judge. Yeah. But Pacer specifically uses blue at the top of every page. I don't white that shit out, none of that. I want you to see all of it and everything. And you come over here, you're gonna get real paperwork, not no fake shit that you gotta question. When motherfuckers talk about receipts over here, yeah, you better off going to the IRS and telling them they got fake fucking receipts than coming over here, because if I've been audited, I never failed audit. If anybody want any paperwork, then I don't have to do nothing but just show the paperwork. You motherfuckers don't even got credit cards, debit cards, whatever. You got the script scram and everything for every fucking time getting. So yeah, who the fuck is you? Who made you the law to tell what is real and what's not real? Y'all shit be looking fake. My shit ain't crooked, none of that. Download it right into PDF, and I do my shit live. It don't take me no 20 days to respond to nobody about nothing. If you want me to pull some paperwork up, you ask me, yo, I need this paperwork. Yo, I'm gonna pull that shit up. So I already showed y'all Brandon Rainwater. That's what the court ruled, that Brandon Rainwater is part of the representatives with Ashleyy Maree. That's why I put the title up there, MO3 Estate, because I'm getting ready to show you Ashleyy Maree. I mean, stop that. Queen 88, her's telling me she's going to do anything. I don't give two fucking shits about none of that bullshit. But this is the live that I'm talking about.
Personal business, personal feelings, y'all. I'm a woman. I ain't gonna lie.
And I'm using this under the fair use act. I'm not going to play his whole live because the whole live wasn't about that. The shit just got out of control. You see me right there. I just come in and I say salute. I already sent change up. Because somebody right there saying, I'm telling them none of my pages are gone. So when I get in here,
my motherfucking people, I don't want them to be straight.
My page is not gone. Where y'all got that?
I want them to be motherfucking good, bro. Salute to my boy Lawrence Green, man. Hold on, man. I gotta give my boy.
Let's go, Cam. Real shit. Who wouldn't want their mom to have money as well? That's crazy fucking work. And I had to agree wholeheartedly. If I'm earning, I'm not giving nothing to no baby moms. I'm not putting that into the ham. In fact, I'm giving it to my mom. Mom, make sure that's going so good because evidently y'all wasn't together in any way, shape, or form. So yeah, y'all just have y'all have a child together. He didn't want to be on paperwork, but it's one person that put him on paperwork or try to put him on paperwork. Ashleyy Maree. I didn't see, and I'm not trying to pick on Ashleyy. I don't hate her or anything. She just got too much fucking mouth for me. She couldn't be my daughter because my daughter know not to call no one that's an adult by their first fucking name. Neither one of my daughters. Probably punch their fucking teeth down their throat. Referring to Miss Nicole as Nicole. If that's something that Miss Nicole allows, then that's something that she allows. But I'd be damned. I don't give a fuck what an adult allow. What did I say? It's Miss or Mr. That's how you address people. Ma'am or sir. That's what I was taught. I don't know nothing about calling no adult a certain amount of years older than me by their first fucking name. I got all my teeth knocked out if I'd ever tried that. And my kids, that's how I brought them up. Who the fuck you call them by their first name? And who the fuck, don't be calling nobody in no third person or anything, talking about she and all of that shit. What's her name? I don't play that shit. I don't know who raised some of you motherfuckers out here, but some of your moms did. They foot like put in. Somebody need to put the foot in the mom's ass. When the mom and the daughter is at the same fucking bar trying to pick up niggas, it's a problem. It's a problem with our fucking society. That's not the one that's going to be representing my motherfucking name of Noble. Or representing my name as Solomon. You're not representing my name. You and your mom, y'all both at the bar trying to pick up somebody. Trying to see who where he hit on you or whatever. And all y'all dressed the same. Y'all dressed the same. Y'all plans for the day? Damn, I might as well have been smashing your Milan. Not you. At least she older. Yeah. I want you to watch Ashleyy Maree. Yo, I want y'all to watch the parts of this live thing. I mean, this shit is ridiculous.
All right there, man. We are the receipts. What Lawrence Green at, man? My day was, man. I've been beating the mod. Y'all niggas up here.
And I just got to give all respect. He is known for being Queen's ex-man. So to be honest with y'all, he did an interview on Sin Pounder. It's been a lot of hoopla going on. Y'all know I fuck with Queen. Y'all, and it's been a lot of shit on her name. People trying to put diseases on that lady name, trying to say she got, you get what I'm saying, house in Virginia and some more shit. And this lady has been at the point where she got to log in to her My Chart, a log in to her test results just to prove her innocence in the situation.
Now, what Cam is talking about is sexually transmitted disease. I like how he just said she had a house in Virginia. HIV. I like how he did that. Cam smooth with his shit. But I always saw Cam as getting ready to take over this whole sector because of who he was, his personality, and his pendulance for the truth, no matter who it hurt. Telling the truth is saying to a male or female. Just like over here. I don't give a fuck what you call yourself. If you come over here and try to come bringing any bullshit, I don't want to hear it. I don't listen to bullshit. There's enough wax in my ears and there's so much going on. I don't have time to listen to bullshit when I know it's bullshit.
Platinum recently lost his ex. I don't want to say how he lost his ex because
so I don't care about
Eagles, nigga, since 2002, nigga. Been riding for the Eagles, nigga. It's revenge, nigga. That nigga Insane Jay say he gonna be out there. What time?
You got to hit the link and let us know what's going on. You cannot just type in a chat. Come up here and tell us. Hit the link.
Now, he's asking me to come up there. I respect Cam too much to just continuously be in his chats and not say what I want. I don't go up on people's shit. I don't like going up there because I already know you vulture motherfuckers is going to come over there because the receipts, y'all don't like receipts. Y'all don't like the truth. So, especially you streetwalker, but you swear I'm getting ready to tell you something, tell something on you. Because you know, such a fucking dude, lady, she keep calling herself such a fucking lady. Anytime she see me anywhere, and I didn't even know she was over there, but I see she got a ranch over there, she's going to immediately start to talk against me, but she's going to make sure that this time she says things a little bit different. So she act like, it looked like she just went on Google and look up interstate. And it's not interstate. Let me restate that. It's interstate, meaning you died without a will. And she keeps putting that in there until they see me coming over there. And
Hell yeah. If I go today tomorrow.
Bam. This is what I want you to say. His mama got something for sure. Ashleyy Maree with 100,000 pounds of makeup on her face. Bitch, how you got on the joint? Didn't somebody put you on it? You didn't even know your rights. Or did you know your rights and you just played the fool? Because everybody plays the fool sometimes. Because you was the biggest ball clapper of Rainwater and you the one that always attacking Miss Nicole. You the one putting the information out. So you are the one that's putting the business on the fucking internet. You and big teeth ass Rainwater putting the business on the internet. And with your friend 38. Because y'all came over there as a team. I'm not lying to you. Ashleyy Maree, you're trying to tell somebody else to worry about themselves leaving their kids some money. You don't got no money to leave your kids. You style hair for a fucking living, bitch. What are you talking about? You're living off of somebody else that didn't want to marry you, didn't think you was good enough, and you lost 2 baby fathers. So 2 men you used up. And none of them wanted to put a ring on your finger. Fuck rumors. Let's talk about reality. Don't ever see me on a panel or anywhere or you come say anything about me. If I got some facts wrong, one thing I didn't get wrong is you's a gold digging slut bitch. I'll say it to your face. You don't care about those kids. You don't care about the Noble family. You don't care about MO3, except you want to be in the spotlight so fucking bad. And I don't know who do your fucking makeup, but you need to go get a new fucking makeup artist if you're such a million fucking there.
Ask Maree, can you hit the link? Because we only hear it and see it that it's a certain type way. Can somebody hit the link? Ashleyy Maree, can you hit the link and give us a little bit of more clarity on the?
I wish Ashleyy Maree would have brought her ass up there. I would have gently made her hit that button and get the fuck out of Dodge and not never make another fucking post.
The situation.
But
we hear the lady homeless as hell. Y'all gotta realize something. We outside looking in. Y'all gotta enlighten us. The link is right there. Even MGR.
So NOF, whoever the fuck this is, it makes sense now why the baby mothers did what they did. She clearly has a money management problem. Who is NOF that they know that there was a money management problem when the person that was running, even though Miss Nicole was in charge of the state, because her name was on it, Rainwater has been running the fucking trust. I mean, the estate. He's been running the estate. That's how you do it. You get the manager. Oh yeah, I got this. You know him with his skipping it. Yeah, you sound like a fucking typewriter or some shit. Listen, let's spin your motherfucking mouth just like a fucking snake. Because Miss Nicole and that family trusted you. The Noble family, they trusted you to handle MO3's business. They certainly couldn't have known. I mean, I don't believe that they knew all that they know now. Yes, yeah, you can troll all you want, but when them facts come, because the internet is a big place, but somebody put that shit together and show, and I keep playing, because I'm not getting ready. I'm not trying to make shit right nice and tight for you. No, I'm gonna keep putting out titles. I'm gonna keep hashtagging, and I'm gonna keep playing the recordings and showing the videos over and over and over and over and over again till it's in your fucking head, till you can't deny it anymore. Then you gotta say, damn, let me look at this motherfucker. Yeah, that's how I get down. Because I was in the Marine Corps, that's what they did to us. We had to do shit over and over and over again until, guess what? The movements, if they say freeze or zero, we had to respond back. Some zero, he said zero. That had to mean something to us. So we were supposed to say something and do something just because the drill instructor said it. So whoever is instructing you to bring your little ass on on these platforms and say shit, they don't prepare you very much to come up against somebody like me. You're like my child's age. So what makes you think you would ever be able to come up on any panel? Mink, none of you motherfuckers would ever come up on any fucking panel and ever shut me down about what I know. Nobody can ever shut me down, out-talk me or anything. So after a while, I'm not arguing with you motherfuckers. I'm just going to push the mute button and let you say whatever the fuck it is that you're going to say, because I got my own channels, plural. All of them are active. None of my channels are shut down. You niggas put out fake news. You niggas is the one been spinning us around, telling us all of this shit about what happened with MO3. I'm his cousin. You ain't his motherfucking cousin. You're not his cousin. I talked to his cousin, and she more than proved that she was his cousin. You are wannabes, the rest of y'all ball clappers. You want to be like, you wanted to be him. You wish you was him. You're making money off of his name, his persona, his picture, his image, but you ain't giving nothing to his music. Because the most important thing is that his music keeps playing and that the estate keeps profiting. Do you know that the estate is supposed to profit money so it can do other things? It can sell certain shit to people. The estate can do that. The estate can sell some of MO3's music for a price to bring money into the estate to feed the people, the beneficiaries of the estate. And the estate is not solely for the children. You motherfuckers don't read the law. It's a succession on how it is distributed. It does not mean that the mother is not supposed to see any more money because somebody gave her a big handout or a little handout. She's supposed to receive money just like Katherine fucking Jackson received money. Did you see Michael Jackson leaving his shit to any of them white women or anything like that? No, he left it with his mom to make sure because she was going to take care of him. She ain't leave it with the pop. He ain't leave it with Joe. He ain't even leave it with his sisters. Nah, he left it with the mom. The mom always going to be there to take care of them kids. Why? Because let me tell you, when you got kids and they certain age, yeah, you still young, you want to go out, you taking your kids with you to go see another nigga? I hope you ain't. That's the type of kid you trying to bring up? Nah, you leaving them with somebody, a babysitter, all of that shit. You don't know what happened to them kids because you still want to be in the street shaking your ass, getting fucked, whatever. Hey, that's your prerogative. Nobody care about that. But don't live off that man's name, taking care of. Because if you got 2 kids and he the father of 1, yeah, that babysitter or whoever, who paying for that babysitter? Where the extra money? So you mishandling funds too. Don't talk about his mom took too much out. Too much for what? I watched MO3 just throwing money to people, going around giving money out and throwing money to people that needed help. That's not misusing or mishandling funds. Now, I don't know what y'all mean, what the court found. I don't see any transcripts. But it is impossible that anybody could see now that if Ashleyy Maree is down here paying for people to get thrown off of a panel with the money that you're getting from the estate, you're down here in something called the MO3 sector that's in a partnership or possibly in a partnership. I don't know. But that's not written. The estate is the estate. And it's to take care of the kids and the parents. It does not say anything about taking care of a baby's mother. Not your nails, not your motherfucking hair. You're not supposed to be using a dime towards that. Because that's not helping the kid. How is you having your nails done? You keep coming on here talking about your kids millionaires. You putting your kids in fucking danger. Talking about their net worth all on the fucking internet. How he made this one a millionaire, he made that one a millionaire. Word? He made all these motherfuckers a millionaire. How? Why y'all keep coming down here talking that? You know how many millions you have to make to be a millionaire? You're not a millionaire because you get $1 million, stupid motherfuckers. That's the dumbass school system that y'all went through. That's what you hearing all in the raps and shit like that, but you ain't been taught right. Well, you can get taught right over here. Shout out to MO3. Sorry, I didn't see. They always talking about something that don't concern they ass. Shit's actually wild that they have no life. This shit is Rain talking about he donated $50,000 to someone. I said you need to give that to Miss Nicole while she out here working as a server. If Miss Nicole is working as a server, I don't know if she's working as a server because she wants to. So let me put this in a proper perspective when I say this. Somebody can work because they want to. They don't like to sit around the house and think on things. And that shit can drive you crazy. Me, I suffer from agoraphobia. I don't like being around people. I'm antisocial. I only like to be around my family. It takes a lot to get me to come out the house. But if I come out, best believe I'm coming out to do something. And if I came out and it's time to wreck, I'm ready to wreck. And we're not gonna stop going back and forth until we wreck. At least I'm not. Now, Rain, if this is true, Rain donated $50,000. You donated $50,000 to what? You steadily pilfering the fuck. You all know what pilfering means? Yeah, raiding, like taking all of the money out of something. And if you donated to somebody, I hope you donated it to the money you took from Empire because they want their bread. Yeah, $50,000. Though you ain't donate shit. You like where you get $50,000? How you get $50,000? Who you put out or who you made a star or what accomplishments do you have? Accolades where you had $50,000 to donate to somebody and you paying all of these motherfucking YouTubers to spin the story any fucking way you wanted to spin. And then you bring your big teeth ass over here, but you know not to bring your big ass teeth over here saying that bullshit. Because you know I don't have no respect for you and I know you, I can see right through you. You clear like glass, nigga. And that's how I see the MO3 sector. Y'all clear like glass. You got a fucking motive. Everything that come out your fucking mouth, you got a motive. It's rarely that you can find someone like Cam, talk too much, to come out and say things that he was saying on this live. Shout out to my man, Southern Smoke TV. Say, what's good, everybody? What's happening? So let me finish playing this thing with Cam.
You down there, MGR? You saying you know this and that, like
This shit in trust, so nobody can touch it, and they don't have to. And you don't even have to identify like certain people. But the first thing that we've been taught is, as soon as somebody dies, let's form an estate.
Step away for a second. You got the flow. Salute to you.
All right. So Cam leaves me up there on his joint. So nothing ever entered my mind that Cam was setting me up for anything, because even if Cam was setting me up, which I know he wasn't, I didn't give a fuck. I know how to handle myself. But you know, the first thing we do is form an estate, and you know, people making that mistake, hey man, and I'm telling you, forming an estate is a mistake. I'm actually helping a family member who formed an estate first, because in the Commonwealth, the laws are different, because our Supreme Court ruled something different. And we have common law marriages where you don't have to go to a minister. You don't have to go to the court to say that you're married. You just have to live with a person for a certain amount of time. And then, I mean, the practice has been outlawed now, the common law marriages in PA. But it can't be ex post facto, meaning that whenever they decided that they didn't want to recognize common law marriages anymore, from that time backwards, all of those marriages, those are common law marriages. So those marriages are what I'm talking about. So they actually put it succinctly as that the man and the woman are a unit. If you live together for a certain amount of time, y'all one. So no one, either one can do anything without the other's consent to their detriment. Meaning if you go out, let's say you go out and buy a house, and the man goes out and buy the house and doesn't put the wife on or in Pennsylvania, common law wife, but the wife on the deed or anything, she's still, by the law of succession, which is in a statute, which has to fall under the Constitution and then falls under God's law, Constitution being the law of the land, yeah, you have a right to marry and be married under whatever religion it is, the way that you believe to be married. You know that? You have a right to raise a family the way you want to. We make the mistake and we register ourselves, Black women, put men into the court system so they could be on child support, so they can grab welfare. Yeah, and you're the ones that be fucking us up. I didn't have those problems, so I just know people that have been through those problems, and I wish someone would have to come to me to ask me to take care of my child, and I know it's my child. The man says in his songs, he didn't want child support all in his business. And the fact that when I get up here, I see dumbass, yo, and let me take that back. I gotta start being able to talk different so people can hear, because people kind of block you out when you talk, when you call them dumbass, shithead, whatever. I'm sorry, but it's been too long though, and I get tired of hearing you saying the same thing. Well, in his song, he was talking about me, and that was you really. He got 3 other baby moms. He fucked all these other people, but he talking about, you knew he was talking about you. He ain't say your name, but you know that he was talking about you in that song. And that's what you cling to fortify. You call that a receipt. And the only one could tell you that is somebody dumb like Rainwater, because Rainwater was sitting up there holding up a fucking phone, and MO3 was telling about him, everybody ain't your partner, everybody ain't your friend. He was talking about Rainwater. Yet Rainwater sitting right up there holding the phone, recording this performance. Now, I can't say what their relationship was like. I can't say whether they laughed together or whatever, what Rainwater accomplished, was able to accomplish or whatever. But at the end of the day, nigga, you stealing. You got sticky fingers, and you can't be trusted with that slit in your fucking tongue. It's the reason why when you see a fucking snake and its tongue is out, yeah, it's a slit in there. It's saying 2 different fucking things. Salute to him, like, but if you don't read the law, like nobody spends the day reading the laws, and you try to trust the people around you that they're gonna do the right thing, but it ain't like that. Yeah, all day. From the time, I can't even tell you. I used to sleep with case law in my hand. I read the law. I love reading the law. I see the shit when the judge first fucking sign it, or the clerk of court sign it, I see it. I know how to read the case just like anybody else should be able to read a case. If you went to school and read a fucking book, you know what the fuck, let me see, The Cat in the Hat and all of that shit. Y'all read all them books? Hey, you read all them fucking books, it's easy to read the law. Because all you gotta do is go buy something called a Black's Law Dictionary. So as you're reading and you come across a word that you don't understand, go look it up in the dictionary. Just like if you're reading a fucking novel, that's how you develop your vocabulary. The trust, like, let me see, I can't even bring up, let me see how I bring this lady's. Oh yeah, let me put that. I'm already on you. So how you highlight the people's stuff? The lady down here saying, Miss J saying, trust on everything. Exactly. It's like at the top is trust. Everything at the top, I trust God, not man or woman. The closest thing that you can get to be the same as God is a trust. That's what you put your assets and everything in. And trust owns everything. So people are starting to wake up and see things that banks do. You ever seen a bank be in a trust? It's like, I'll give you one, for example, right out of Texas, called LS9 Master Participation Trust. The trustee is U.S. Bank Trust. Yeah, they got houses everywhere. They're being sued though because their trust is fucked up. But for you that are personal now, I hope that people know that, you get an LLC, it's a trust that should own the LLC. It's too late for MO3 in the sense of, if he's rapping, he's supposed to have people around him that's on his level or smarter than him, or somebody didn't want him to know certain things that, well, for whatever reason, he didn't have an LLC. He didn't have a trust. He didn't have a will. The man was 28. He was enjoying his life. He just came upon some money. Can't blame that man. I didn't learn about trust until I was behind bars. Federal bars. Locked up with some of the smartest criminals. I mean, they knew it all. I learned about IBCs. I learned everything. I always knew about LLCs, but I learned about other structures for asset protection. So the people that was locked up with me, and they told me that, I went and read the law about it and see why they got locked up, what they did wrong, and I don't make those mistakes. Thing else at the bottom, LLCs, whatever, all of the property, the assets, the appreciating assets go into the trust. Is owned by the trust. You don't even have to identify anybody. Wills are, let me see what she's talking about. If you want your family,
you said wills is what, man? Talk to me, man.
Trust. I'm trying to bring this lady, Miss J, her comments up here. She's spitting game. I thought she was a member of the bar.
Trust owned everything. Say, if you want your family straight, you will take the time to learn about trust.
Yeah, I don't own anything. I don't own nothing. I don't even.
So let me ask you something.
You don't need an attorney to tell you shit. They got enough books out here to read. They got fucking YouTube videos if you can sit through them and listen to them. They're attorneys. And they'll tell you about structures, because that's what they do. They may have went to school for it and then came up on there, and maybe you don't need to go to school for it because you can pick up on it faster. You just know, all right, bam, let me throw my drone up in the chillers. Bam, let me create this trust, boom. Yeah, because you just don't feel like doing it. But if you care about your loved ones after something happens to you, you would transfer all your owns, all your, especially your appreciating assets, into a trust. The benefactors of the trust, they don't have to be known. And I'm not trying, I'm really not trying to do a class now. This ain't even the time. It's like fucking 10:42 at night. I don't even know if motherfuckers' brain's still working now. I'm really here to smash these motherfuckers on here. But yeah, so just think about trust and not having to name people, but just sending a payment out to certain people. You actually decide who that payment goes to. But that's something that would be shrouded in darkness, because we living in darkness and people don't want us to know that. Certain people don't want us to know that. Whoever these people are, invisible, municipals, principalities, and everything. Because there's so many things going on with you two streetwalkers and baby mamas and all of that shit. Yo, who has time to read the fucking law? I'm telling you, gotta read the law, and that is, you got a wife and you want her to go somewhere far fucking away from you, so you could do what you love to do. Watch the game, read some law, that you are the protector, that you are that well equipped with the armor of God that, I'm protect my head protected, meaning there's nothing clouding my judgment. There's nothing that can pierce my heart enough that I don't know that I had to take care, that those kids did not ask to be brought into this world, and that the law, 10 Commandments tell me that I'm supposed to respect my parents. And that when you break that down, I'm supposed to take care of them. You owe a debt to your mom when your mom was there, when you was locked up, and she was the one that bailed you out. So I don't know of anything about a mom overspending when she almost went homeless or almost went bankrupt or whatever, to get you out of trouble because you wanted to go do what you wanted to do. The man rapped about family in this joint. He rapped about his partners. He rapped about everything around him, his life. And I don't know if I'm the only one, but I damn sure know that man had no intentions of leaving his kids and his mother and even his brother without anything for the rest of their lives, for all the hard work that he put in. He was going around in the community handing people paying their rent. That's called giving back. There was a foundation that was eventually created, a nonprofit, and someone took over that, kicked the mom off the foundation and everything. That's funny. And put it in the hands of Brandon Rainwater, who didn't even have his own fucking company formed. You just formed your company, nigga, in 2022, 3 years ago. And you use Rayshawn, whatever the fuck his name was, some lawyer to do it. Did you pass that information on to 3 while he was living? Did you tell him about that? Because even if you say, and let me cut off all of the doors, close all of the doors. I slam doors so you can't get out. I like to corner you. You want to try to play games, and I corner a motherfucker. Even if he didn't listen, you could have formed the LLC yourself. You didn't. because you was thinking about how you was going to rob them, how you was already robbing them, and how you was going to outslit everybody. But this is what you didn't account for. And when I say I love bringing this up every time that I can, I love bringing this up every time again, because you can't fucking be. It's not my fucking words. I was not down there. In Texas at any time prior to or after MO3 that anybody would say I had anything to do with this man's death. Because I mean, like I said, someone told me about him. I want to listen to his music. But before I bring up the cross complaint in the copyright case, let me finish digging this grave digging hole that I'm digging. I wish some of you would just trip and fall fucking in.
So MGR, what did you like? What have you found out regarding this situation and regarding the situation with the MO3 family, everything, Stacey?
Well, I mean, I haven't found out anything. I mean, this has just been what's been publicly known. All you gotta do is look at the documents that's filed in the federal case, the copyright case. Let me say, a house, yeah, that's good, but you're looking for land and something, intellectual property. That money that he's. Let me explain something to you. So this person down here, that's NOF. I don't know who that is, but they say fact of the matter is, with this economy, retirement is a joke. MO3's not making generational bread. MO3 did make generational bread. Where are the properties? That's how you pass down generational wealth, is through real estate. The man said that he had real estate that would take care of his kids for the next 50 years, but you think that he meant that to the detriment of his mother? Are we to believe that? I mean, nothing is in writing because he died interstate, right? Nothing is in writing. But you look at the videos, everybody knows that man loved his mother. I keep playing videos over and show how much he loved his mother and how much his mom loved him. And I remember seeing something with him and his mom talking, and it was like Miss Nicole, she was shying away from the camera and, ashamed, not to say she was ashamed, but how happy she was because what her son was doing to put her in a home, surprised her with a home. So he didn't intend for his mom to not have shelter. So the real estate, yeah, You don't talk about giving that shit to no baby moms. And I can't, and I gotta say it because I hate saying a fucking word. I swear to God, that baby mama shit, all it make me think about some project motherfucker, some bitch that'll get me killed or that'll set me up just because, yeah, I was drunk one night and slipped off in you, or the condom slipped off. I'm a sushi boy, so yeah, it happened. It happened. If I lay down with you, I'm willing to take care of my responsibility, but I ain't trying to be with you. But unfortunately, I didn't have to go through all of that because, you know, I felt that from the Bible, you're supposed to be married. So I married to have a child. Not she was pregnant, so I married her. No, I got married so I could have a child. I could build a family. Meaning I planned it. So it makes me angry to see young brothers not planning. But that was taught to me by my grandmother. Again, I say that's why I'm so in this case, because Miss Nicole is, I remember her as if I see her as my grandmother, because I was bad as shit. My mom and my sisters jumped me, threw me down the steps, because I was smelling myself, because, yeah, I had my first piece of ass. Yeah, that's the first time I fucked, so I felt like I was smelling myself. My mom and my sister did what they supposed to do, beat me the fuck up because I got out of pocket. But I went to go stay with my grandmother, and she raised me for the rest of her life. She never asked me what happened with my mom. She ain't never asked me none of that. Called her from a payphone. Yeah, mom, pick me up. All right, catch a cab. I got it when you get here. Boom, bang. All right. And as religious and spiritually in touch as my grandmother was with God, I still strayed away from things that she was teaching me. So there was a point that she let me go, but when it was time that I needed her, she came through, my grandmother. I call her Mama. I can't go into everything that I've seen in this case, but I just seen some of the nastiness and human shit that it made me just be like, yo, I can't leave this world like this. Or, you know, it makes you feel like you want to become a vigilante and you want to just go out there and, yeah, pop a couple tops, maybe stick a couple people that deserve to get stuck. But we don't live in that type of society. We're a society of laws. And I ain't running for the president and none of that shit. Listen, there's enough evidence out there for you to see how people of color have been handled by people of color. Not by the white man, of color. We're looking at a case where everybody that's involved in the MO3 sector, you all are black people that look just like MO3. The people that they showing that killed or allegedly killed them, they look the same, about the same color, or they're from, if they were, you would have categorized them, you'll put them in the same category. Everybody involved in all of this is black people. I'm gonna use the word that y'all used to because I don't identify as black. I'm indigenous to this land. I know where I came from. I know my family is indigenous to this land. I don't know nothing about no fucking African ships bringing nobody from nowhere. I don't know nothing about no Africa. I ain't never been to Africa and none of that shit. So the Pan Am, all that, I don't know nothing about that. I'm talking about right in this land right here. I know the laws of this land. I ain't trying to learn the laws of no other fucking land that I didn't step foot from. And my people, nobody never taught me except for this lady in there. She had some book and she used to read out of a book. Don't you see? I'm telling you right here. You don't see the mystery gang. I'm the dog. They reading a book. And the dog eyes is crossed with a big black fucking nose and brown skin. I'm Scooby-Doo. But I don't do what everybody tell me. I'm gonna do what the fuck I want to. Something like a big dick dog. Because I don't even know what fucking kind of dog Scooby-Doo is. But a dog can hear. A dog can be trained. But I paid the dog to get information from the people that's reading the books, and then I watch you. Don't the dog watch you, see what you do, and then they try to replicate what you do. So that's what MGR is. I'm the YouTuber or the person that'll get dirty for the rest of you that's scared to be fucking dirty, that don't want to fucking open your mouth and tell the fucking truth, or that's going to sniff out bullshit. Yeah. You ever seen a dog shit in the same place? Dog always got his nose to the ground. Sniffing around. So that's what I'm always doing, sniffing around. Not because I'm trying to be nosy, because some shit ain't my business. I'm on the internet. It's free. I'm free to fucking go look up whatever the fuck I want to look up. I'm free to put out what I want to put out on my channel. If someone asks me a question on there, I'm going to tell them what I believe. Try to be correct in it as much as I can. Not saying that everything that comes out of my mouth is gospel, is written in stone. I try my best to let people know what my opinion is. I try to show you what the receipts is, and then I'm the one. What is this? Yo. Marcus Smith, I don't know what you got up there showing. Maybe like you're showing some skin. I ain't trying. You're not gonna fucking channel up. So. You need to try to come up a different way. Or take your camera off. You're allowed to say whatever you want to. Okay. All right. Just said turn your camera off. Yeah, don't try to come up here and play slick, try to get our jaw. Don't try to get our jaw booked. But he's going to make off of, for instance, this last album. Every time that joint gets spun, who's getting paid for that? It ain't going to be the people that he want to get paid for it. It's not going to be the people that he want to get paid for. That's why I cover it the way I do, because I'm like, yo, this is history, because his mom and before I get there, this is history, because the only other time you see, yo, his mom, they're all related on both sides, so they win the case. Yeah, Marcus Smith, welcome to the panel. Go ahead and turn off whatever you got in the background, man.
You know.
All right, what's up? Yeah, I don't know who Marcus Smith is, if it's a real name, fake name, whatever. You're welcome to come back up here. You didn't get banned from the studio or anything. I don't know what's going on with you. Let me finish banning. But what I'm saying on here is the family wins in this case because everybody that is representative of the estate, you're not family. Drop is related on both sides to Miss Nicole and to the father of MO3. So he represents a 100% stake in MO3's music if the family comes together. And then whoever is representing the estate, you're fighting against the family, the blood family of MO3. I mean, actual blood. Like, yeah, you can go down and look at ancestry.com. Oh yeah, that's my auntie. That's my cousin. Yeah, my real cousin, not play cousin. That you're just calling me cuz just because you calling me cuz. But no, one side in the copyright case represents a 100% stake in MO3's music. And then there's one side that got Brandon Rainwater, the scapegoat. Because the estate of Melvin Noble, like most of you don't know who the estate of Melvin Noble is. We know that it ain't Miss Nicole, and we know it ain't his father. So the estate consists of an attorney, Brandon Rainwater, I just showed you the paperwork, and who else is getting paid out of the estate? The baby moms. Kids don't have anything to do with it. They ain't even old enough to understand what the estate is. It's supposed to be theirs, but do you see anybody making the best interest of the kids? Do you see anybody putting up, showing the kids in a light that would have pleased their father? Do you see anybody representing the estate that's representing the estate of Mo3 as Mo3 rapped in his music and said how he didn't want his business all in the street, but y'all got his business all in the fucking street. Everybody you talk to, you putting that shit up on the internet with no discretion. That's why I can't stand you niggas. And it would be my pleasure if it was legal. I mean, just to put some of you out of your misery, because you're in misery because you don't have. You're not rapping. You didn't rap like him, and you're coming up off of his name, and that includes the baby moms. And we don't really have anything that's going in depth, but I'm at least showing last names where people are related. that they're related and then they're connected to pending cases. My problem is I don't got time. I really don't be feeling it every day, but when I do feel it, I'm gonna talk. And if I catch you out there, and I'm gonna rip you apart. And when I say I rip you apart, I'm talking about on this internet, because I don't want none of you trying to go tell your handlers at the FBI, whatever fucking others 3-letter agency y'all got going all around down in fucking Texas. Y'all got, y'all mic'd up down there. That's one thing I know. You're mic'd up in Texas. Y'all got more mics in Texas than you got people that's HIV positive. And so being mic'd up and being HIV positive that's like the same thing. And his dad, they're related on both sides, so it's like all in the family type thing. He filed copyrights before anyone else could file copyrights and put himself and MO3 as the owner of his music. Now look at Ashleyy Maree say the dumbest shit that I ever heard. The Bible says, now she talking about the Bible, but you sitting up here with two illegitimate kids and you quoting the Bible. I don't see you posting up nothing that you with a pastor. Now you quoting the Bible. You know the part about the Bible. Yeah, you listening to me. A good man leaves an inheritance. And I know you ain't reading the King James version of the Bible, so you reading one of them women's Bible. It's probably pink. It was made especially for women, so they worded a certain way. They changed the words of the Bible to, A good man leaves an inheritance to his children's children, not his mother and her children. So you just forgot about the 10 Commandments. That's the problem why people don't believe in the Bible now, is because you got people that pick out little shit and say this applies to me and this is how I'm supposed to live. Don't nobody want to hear none of that shit. You're a fucking TDJ televangelist, watch TV on Sunday. You don't keep the fucking Sabbath. You don't do none of the 10 Commandments. So don't nobody want to hear nobody. I don't want to hear nothing about you motherfuckers talking about the Bible. You're talking about illegitimate kids. You are nothing in the eyes of the law. You're nothing but a guardian. And the fact that Ashleyy Maree is even in the fucking chats, you got time to put in on YouTube. Where the kids at? They hearing you? Where the kids at? What they doing while you on there trying to type all on your phone or on your laptop, trying to defend? What are you trying to defend? If you didn't do anything wrong, you should shut the fuck up. Exercise this. I plead the fifth. Learn the Fifth Amendment. Don't worry about the Bible. Right now, worry about the Fifth Amendment to the Constitution, meaning you had the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law, but I'm not a cop. But God damn it, you know the cops is down here on this joint. Don't start talking that shit that you talking and start trying to go to the Bible now. You wasn't thinking about the Bible when you was sleeping with this man. You wasn't thinking about no Bible. You wasn't even thinking. When the fuck you just started going to church? And I can't say when somebody can go to church, or that I can't tell people to go to God or whatever. Or there's something may make you want to go toward that. And it's not an attack on this woman, because I don't want to attack her. I don't want any of my videos to be watched by the kids later and look like I'm attacking your mom or anything. No, I'm attacking lives. I don't hate people. I hate the shit the nastiness that people do and that they put on the internet. I don't hate the person. If I can give you some game, if I got 5 minutes, and she's gonna say that I was DMing, like I'm all in her DMs, trying to do what? Was I trying to fuck? No, I wasn't in DMs because I wanted to know if you had something to do it. Because if you did, I was trying to get you to clear yourself. So why don't you go live on your station? Because you went into someone's chat and Cam went off on someone, because you women think you could just say anything on the internet about a man, and people take that shit and they run with it. I DM'd you for what? Why don't you show what I DM'd you? I talked to you as if you was my fucking daughter. Trying to make sense of your actions. So, bitch, I ain't in your fucking DMs trying to get at you or none of that. Because nothing you doing, I be like, yo, you look nice. Or nothing. No, I ain't telling you look nice or nothing. I ain't telling you none of that shit. Because if I put my foot in something and you done came on my channel and I allowed you up here on this stage, I allowed you up on this stage, and whatever you say, you know, you act like you didn't know this and that. I'm not trying to put nothing out and harm nobody's name, including actually Maree, because I'm finding, somebody's putting out information, bits of information, then it's lies mixed with the truth, and it only could be one slithery fucking motherfucker that does that. And that's the snake border. Putting out some truth mixed with some lies, but I just don't believe nothing that the nigga say. So anything he said to me, I'm gonna go behind it. And then you don't fucking, if nobody ever says I disassociate myself with Brandon Rainwater, then you ain't fucking involved, because I wouldn't associate. Why the fuck would I keep company with somebody I know has something to do with it? I'm trying, if I'm doing that, I'm trying to get you close enough, get you somewhere where it's dark, leave you in the alleyway somewhere. That's what I'm trying to do. And if I know you had something to do with it, and there's paperwork out there saying that, I'm trying to get rid of you. So you better have on a bulletproof vest. You better have on a whole bunch of layered clothes. Hope that my knife is not going to pierce all the way through. So somebody has to come and fight that, but they would have to take over the estate first, and then get the mom off the estate. You get the mom off the estate, and now you got baby mamas controlling the estate with Brandon Rainwater in the ear. But the guy who was his cousin actually put in paragraph 23, this boy has something to do with the death. So if he's putting that in federal documents and put that in there, and now the judge just did an order. I think the order was dated a couple days.
That's what Ray said. She said the Bible says a good man leaves an inheritance to his children's children, not his mother and her children. Really shit he could have done.
Now, let me show you another hypocritical thing. Why the fuck would Ashleyy Maree be posting her and her mother? He didn't leave it to you and your mom either. Who paid for your mom for you and your mom to be looking the same? Y'all out together. Who paying for the drinks? That's just a question I'm just throwing out there, because you like to post. You taking trips and everything. So he was you was taking, did you ever go on a trip with MO3 when he was alive? Yeah, you spending a lot of money. So if he wanted you all on people's panel that you allegedly messing with and all that. He wanted that. That's what you're supposed to be doing with all the money. No, let me tell you something, little girl. You need a father figure in your fucking life, and lay right on their lap and whoop your ass with a belt or with their hand. Make you cry tears. Because the one experience that I got to see was my grandfather beat my mom with a belt. She was 27. 27 years old, my mom got a butt whooping from my grandfather. It was about respect.
Leave everything to his.
Let me just ask you, Maree. You not entitled to nothing. You not his wife. You up here talking like you know what you talking about. Yo, stick to attacking them girls like you was doing, sticking up for them. Why you talking about Mr. What the hell you mean? A good man leaves what to children? So when something happened to you, who's supposed to take care of it? Answer that. If something happened to the mom, who takes care of the kids when you took the grandmother off? Who's supposed to take care of if something happened to you? Because we already know you still living that lifestyle. So anything can happen. You could catch a stray bullet. Anything can happen to anybody, any day. Let me tell you, Ashleyy Maree, it would be good if you just get off the internet. You make yourself a target for people to come at. A target for you talk too much. You might scare people about what's really going on because you talk too fucking much. Don't nobody want to hear from you. We don't want to hear you attacking Miss Nicole. We want to hear you talking about Corey. Don't nobody want to hear you and Jackie and Jocelyn and y'all doing it year after fucking year, and ain't nobody threw no punches. Ain't nobody got no fucking blood coming out their nose. Ain't nobody got a split lip. All you keep talking about, oh, well, I'm a millionaire now. Or my daughter is a millionaire now. Jack, it's like, shut the fuck up. You sound like a broken fucking record. Don't nobody want to hear that shit. That's all you got to say. Get some new fucking material. You understand? That maybe somebody want to listen to you. Don't know shit about no fucking estate. So you are mentioning on Cam Talk too much. And I'm going to make sure that it's very clear what you're saying on here. Because you incriminate your damn self, dummy. Who's supposed to take care of your kid? He was taking care of your son. And
I need you to hit the motherfucking link, Ashleyy Maree. Because look, she's like, you not entitled to certain shit you say.
I know secession in any interstate law and all of the everywhere, and it's written in the Bible. Yo, you are supposed to take care of your parents first. It's never written. Listen, it say right there. Honor thy father and thy mother, that thy days on this earth will be long. So what makes you think he wasn't supposed to give nothing to his parents?
No, you ain't got to come up here and argue this conversation.
I ain't trying to argue with nobody. I didn't want to come up here, but I just didn't want to salute to you as I was saying that.
Wait, salute.
Yo, and this is, so someone named Nicole says, the court don't go by the Bible. Y'all ain't hear of separation, she's trying to say, of religion and state. Let me educate Nicole and educate everybody. What I showed y'all earlier today was a strike to show you that there is no real separation of church and state when you're ruled by someone else. When your president meets gets his power from somebody else. And you are mimicking the government of someone else, like Rome. So Rome doesn't have separation of church and state because the Pope is the Holy Father. He makes everything, he sells everything, and he interprets the Bible. You're not supposed to have a Bible, all of that. But in the United States, we have a Bible. You can read the Bible for yourself. There's a Holy Spirit that teach you how to, if you just ask God to open up your eyes, show me what's right, what's wrong. He'll do it. That's what the Bible says. That's all I can say. It says it in the Quran also. But nothing speaks of it more than the Bible. And no other book sold more copies than the Bible. So people take from the Bible what they want. You don't believe that it's okay to kill. It's not just okay for us to just go walk out our house and kill somebody. It's not okay for us to just go out and sleep with somebody's family. If you sleep with somebody's husband, you sleep with somebody's wife, somebody's family is fucked up if that ever comes to light. We don't think that that's okay. I mean, some people just settle for it, but we don't think that's okay, right? So the fuck makes you think that all the other commandments, you ain't supposed to follow none of those other commandments. You pick and choose what commandments is good to go by. Motherfuckers be hypocrites. Sit up on these platforms acting like you know something. You don't know shit. You don't know shit from sugar. If you did know, the made motherfucker give you a ring, put a ring on it. Even though that does not guarantee that the marriage is going to work, but if you really knew what you was doing, that wasn't your plan. Wasn't in the plan. Wasn't in the books.
Lufa coming up, but nah, we not doing no argument. This straight grown man panel over there, man.
Yeah.
She said how she looking at the banks.
Look. I'm looking at the bank statement right now. That's all you care about is money. You don't care about what money. So when you see that what the judge ordered, the money getting ready to stop because the man just asked for a stay of the proceedings. That was the last paperwork I showed you during the last live. He asked for a stay of the proceedings because somebody's trying to rush it for 2 days now that they have a hearing on the 29th. January 29th, when the court really put it for February, in February, when those people get out of jail, somebody's trying to rush it through. Yeah, somebody's scared. Somebody is. Somebody's worried that everybody's not going to stand up to the test. Or you're worried that, Maree Jackson, who lost his license to practice law, he's going to tell us who bought it, who is these Jamaicans or whatever that came into him and had him wash that money. He's going to tell us who B is and who was with the agents. He's going to tell us that. More than likely. Or he's going to withhold certain things and give us the things that we know and clear up certain things. And Devin Brown, we damn sure going to hear from Devin Brown. He said as much. So unless your bank statements is going to stop all of that from happening in fucking February, then take a little Kool-Aid smile because you're going to have a fight on your hand because court rules in favor of the family. It's bye-bye to all of them smiles and bank statements. I don't know if the court just forgives you, but they're going to start garnishing fucking shit and taking it back. So don't worry about bank statements. Worry about receipts. Make sure you keep the receipts to show that everything you did with any money that you got did not go into a business for you or anything else other than taking care of one seed that you had with MO3. That's how an audit goes. Yeah, it get all up in your entrails and everything. Who you fucking? You sent them some money. Oh, you sent some money over here. Yeah, show them fucking bank statements. Because Google, Facebook, and all of that shit, yeah, super chats and all of that shit, that ain't got nothing to do with MO3. So Ashleyy, Maree, you know, the wigs you wear and all of that shit, yeah, just hope none of them was on the bank statement. Worry about that. Don't ever worry about me putting out anything. If I put anything out on you and it was false, say it. Don't try to compete with me. Don't try to put me out there like you thinking you trying to embarrass me. But you can never embarrass me. Nothing. I ain't one of these niggas be trying to get at you. I seen you without your makeup on.
Statement out. That's what I'm saying though. Like,
yeah, but see, listening to this bitch right here. Look at such a fucking lady, Ashleyy. Don't argue with him. That is this girl right here. I gotta do this because you, girl, I know you don't want me to drag your ass across this motherfucking internet. Yeah, I will drag your ass across this internet again. I don't give a fuck. That is you right there with them herpy lips, right? You always got something to say. You need to shut the fuck up and get off the internet. You is not such a lady. You is such a whore. And you the one that got herpes on your lips. So stop trying to give people advice. And if you're somebody that take fucking advice from such a fucking lady, you such a fucking dummy. A woman that had a chance to take something and you bought all perishable items, you're not very smart. Yeah, you're right. Don't argue with me. That's the smartest thing. Don't argue with me. She laughing because she comes from nothing. She's because if you was a person that had real money and you was getting real money, yo, why would you be in here laughing? And this man's mom said, somebody saying these people is reporting on the internet all things negative about this man. How the fuck is you doing that? You're devaluing even your own asset, even if you are a part of it. You sound kind of dumb. Like you sound, that sound kind of counterproductive to what you're trying to say. And that's why nobody knows that I published all of this paperwork today and do ask for a stay. His shit's still rumbling in court. So drop shit still rumbling in court, and that's what he wants. He said he's going to make sure that Miss Nicole is taken care of. He ain't say nothing about no Ashleyy, no baby moms, or none of that. Now, if anybody knows the paperwork of the court, Ashleyy, Maree, and the baby moms have a reason to fight, and so does Rainwater, because he didn't name, he wants Rainwater to have no part in this. And if Rainwater doesn't have any part in it, then the estate has no part in it. And that's why Ashleyy Maree will always stick up for Rainwater and come down on the internet, even though she, look like like you're slow. Don't ask me, am I slow? You're slow. The one thing about the courts is you in federal court. I don't know if you've been in federal court before. That judge want this fucking case off of his docket. And before he does something historic You don't realize that the history that will be involved, and if Drop was to win, which I'm reasonably certain that there's probably going to be a settlement, because at some point Empire is going to stop paying legal bills, because what they would take in and what they would put out, for what they put out, it doesn't make sense. So they're going to let you go to the wolves. And Drop said he just want to make sure Miss Nicole's all right. So all of these lives that you go on, that shit gonna come back and it's gonna bite you in your ass, it's gonna bite you and your daughter in the ass, it's gonna bite the baby moms in the ass. But you know what's gonna bite in the ass the most? Rainwater. I told you about the doctrine of unclean hands. Empire cannot, the estate cannot enter into any type of agreement with anybody that's hands are unclean. The man says that Rainwater's hands are unclean, and the court has already put that in the document. And when he put it in that document, he also said that you can't copy it, the music. So what you gonna do then? What you gonna do then? Well, I already showed on Ratchet TV, done showed it. I showed it, the list of all of that music. You get no more music. I don't know what he turned over and anything. You get no more music. You don't get no documentary. I show you it's a documentary out talking about Osama bin Laden right on YouTube. How much you getting off of YouTube for that? If anybody's putting that out, you're not getting no money. That's why you're working. You wish that what you're saying, what you is, your mirror, whatever has been allocated from the state court, if the federal court finds there's unclean hands up there, the same thing that happened to Miss Nicole in the state by a state judge, that federal court, the actions that he could take, the district court judge that's appointed for life, he owes nobody any favor, so he don't have to be on Empire side. He don't have to look at anything. He just has to make sure that he follows the law. He's a federal judge. He's gonna. That's what. Why? If y'all were so right, why is Drop case still rumbling? A judge has every right to toss a case if it has no merit. He's supposed to toss the case if it has no merit. So he must have seen some merit in the case, and he's taking his time with the case. And even the deadlines that he's trying to miss, the court still ain't even like holding to the deadlines to the point that he's going to throw this case out because the Constitution wouldn't allow it. Y'all don't know the intricacies of the law, don't even know how to speak them. So I'm talking, it's like I'm talking to, I don't know, nobody. Like I'm talking to a brick fucking wall. You know what pro se means? No, you don't. You know what et al means? Anything, just something simple. You know what that means? Do you even know a state law? Have you read any case law on the states and how it was handled in the federal court in Texas? No, you haven't. All y'all know how to do is come on this internet, talk shit like you know what you're talking about. You're a fucking gang of fucking hooligans. You're full of a whole bunch of fucking creep ass women that street work. That's what the only thing that you got in life is to say, yeah, somebody fucked me and left me with a kid. And I'm bitter and I'm fucking sour. And if this motherfucker, I could get this motherfucker for some money, I'm gonna get them for some fucking money. That's what y'all are. That's what you women are. The majority of you. I can't say, I'm not gonna say all of them, but the ones that I've come across. Because right as they go there, watch the women. Think they go to come for me. So he's still rumbling in court. So, but ever since that day, I showed who had that, who had the last recordings, his masters drop, but it was in Queen 88 hands and her father talking to me about some shit, about some Netflix deal.
Yeah.
So after that, so now, Ashleyy Maree, why would you be on a panel with Queen 88 and I come right over here and show, and I'd say it, and then I show it. I just showed it in the beginning of here. But now, Ashleyy, what you got to say? Come in my chats and talk that shit. Hit my panel and talk any shit. I welcome anybody to come up here. Hit that fucking link. You can't. Paperwork say what the fuck it say. And if I'm wrong, yeah, try taking the channel down. Yeah, strike the channel. Yo, he lying over there. No, I'm giving you the shit you don't want to hear. Y'all want to laugh and giggle. I laugh and giggle when I know you don't know what the fuck you talking about. It's how I laugh at my daughters when they say something dumb and they know that I know the truth. Look at Mink Mob D, but everyone is working. Yeah, you ain't see that shit got the next day, in 2 days, within 2 days of me airing that shit out, yo, they filed a federal joint, the copyright case. I'm lying? Didn't I show that meeting that I just showed y'all between Queen 88 and her dad, and when you show that disc, 2 days, wasn't it 2 days later? Yeah, that shit was filed. That federal copyright case was filed. So I must have hit something. Somebody must have saw something. Somebody had to protect something. It wasn't against. It wasn't dropped. It was whoever was representing the estate back in August of 2023. Yeah.
Hold on. So look, y'all, hold on. Was it a lease to own house? Man, y'all gotta let me know something. I don't know what's going on. Was it a lease to own house? That's why I say, like,
look, Ashleyy Maree putting out information again, says she never owned the house. This is Ashleyy Maree putting this out. She's saying this is her. And as far as I know, if that's not the real Ashleyy Maree, you have my apologies. But yeah, this you, Ashleyy Maree, because your favorite thing is always, and you make sure you have those heart there, and you always put there, and then you can't even say the man's name. You walked around calling him baby daddy. He ain't have y'all ain't have a name. You ain't calling him 3 or nothing like that, or Mo, or you ain't calling Mel, or because his mom had a personal name that she called him, and they called him Bubba. Yeah, that's the family. They got a name that they call you. All we see is you. How you refer to him? Let me see. 3 was a street nigga. Yeah, 3. And it's not his self, it's himself. LOL. So trying to diss me, nobody's trying to diss you. I don't know what the fuck you talking about. We rappers? I'm not no fucking rapper. Who trying to diss you? Coming from the streets, diabolical. And I had to make it funny a little because it is funny to me. It's like if my daughter argued with me, which she knows not to. But it's something you should learn.
Hold on, Meek, you hit links everywhere.
But listen, even if it was at least the own, even if it was at least
this is what I'm trying to figure out, like what's going on, because shit, y'all hit links everywhere. I don't know.
I'm not getting ready to play this because I'm not ready to play this whole part because this is the play that I caught. Because Ashleyy Maree, you was the one that said there was a lease option. Somebody's going to come in here and say that MHB got it from Captain Keith, and it's all whispers, but nobody showed any documentation. I'm not going to show bullshit on my channel. Ashleyy Maree is the one that comes out and say that the house was never owned. I don't know how the house was purchased. It ain't my fucking business. But he purchased more real estate. So I know one thing, that if his house is gone that he bought for his mother, you need to be moving out of his house that you staying in and go stay in one of the other properties. How about that? I think that's probably more likely how things would turn out. Because if the man intended that his money be used to house his mother, and then she's left with nothing because you and the baby moms are up there, but y'all living life up, but she's not. There's a problem in the succession law. Because the thing about succession law and interstate law is something called, you can't pay the mom off some money. She has an interest in her child's life and what her child has done in life. So she has a right, and she gets a portion of what's left, not what somebody else decide what's left. So when they say we gave her some money, it doesn't go like that. It's written in the statute on how the money or how the assets are supposed to be broken down. If you want to go by state law, you motherfuckers is in trouble. Not Miss Nicole. You motherfuckers in trouble. Because really, each of the baby mothers, you don't get a portion. The kids get a portion themselves. He has 3 kids. They get one portion divided by 3, which leaves no real money for the mother. No getting your nails done no more, nothing like that. Because there was no wife. So it's just the kids and the parents, not y'all. So what judge signed off on some paperwork? You can take Miss Nicole off of the estate, but you can't rob her of her portion that is guaranteed to her. And people thinking they're getting away with the real estate. No, the federal judge, you know, he's gonna be looking for that real estate. And guess what? What you gonna do about that music case? If that music case, if that shit gets rewound back to 100% to the family, and maybe they give you whatever the fuck they want, they'll let you go on or whatever, because I don't think that they have it in their heart to bring any harm or try to make anything punish the children in this in any way. As long as they're healthy and they're being fed, I don't think it's going to go like that. But all of the money, that other stuff that you're bragging about that you have, I think you better reconsider that. You branding shit water and, you know, 3088 all on live saying that they're being paid. They was Rainwater owe her money and she's a stripper bitch. Where Rainwater got money from? Y'all gave it to him, right? From the estate money. Because Rainwater does not generate any capital by himself. He promoting parties somewhere? No, all of that money belongs to MO3. So it has to be replaced. And Miss Nicole, they just took her off the estate. And then y'all made a payment. Y'all made a pay. You said, I don't know what happened. Allegedly, y'all made a payment to her. Miss Nicole can take that payment, put it how she wanted to do it, whatever she wanted to do with it. Because she's no longer under a state law. That was a gift y'all gave her, but she's still entitled to fight the case. And I think that the case is being held up and it's being in the courts because the family is coming together. Because they realizing that 100% is more than 50%, 25%, 13%, any other number. 100%. Yeah, so I want to see the smile on your face starting next month. And in fact, you wouldn't even hit the link while I was up there, so I don't know if you really smiling. This picture right here is all you're doing in your fucking nut ass words that you're saying. Like, that shit don't mean nothing to me. And that's why I'm live now. If his mom.
She said, bitch, I ain't living out shit. I work hard every day. I got pussy.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. You open them fucking legs. That's working real hard. Open them legs. Yeah. You got hip problems. Yeah, you open up your legs. If that's by dripping you and you had a baby bomb, he had some money, and then now you use some of that money, and now you a hairdresser. Yeah. Okay. You work real hard. Hard workers don't. You wouldn't be arguing with me. What you arguing with me? What you arguing with anybody on this internet for? Why are you on the internet? See, you're on the internet because you have something that you need to hide. I don't see everybody else or anybody else from the family or any of the other baby moms. Somebody has something to hide. Somebody has to they have to put a spin on the story to make sure that we, or try to make us stay on a script that y'all trying to spin, or go down a lane or narrative that y'all trying to spin. And not me. I'm not the one. I'll go on any panel against anybody. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But I wouldn't have got attention. I wouldn't have been able to I wouldn't even be able to have the people that I have on We Are the Receipts. Because We Are the Receipts was strictly born, conceived, and built because we started showing receipts dealing with the death of MO3. Didn't ask for a dime. Never. It was me and one mind. So I don't know what the fuck you talking about. I ain't in no gang, nothing. I didn't ask nobody for shit. That's getting it out. I don't have to ask nobody for shit. I don't click up with nobody, say, yo, come to my channel and do this. I don't advertise. I don't do none of that. My shit be word of mouth. When I post up some shit and somebody paperwork come over there, motherfuckers is doing that. And then I took advantage of the short shit. I wouldn't have been able to build 3 channels unless I had something to say.
Hey, turn
All
around.
right.
Yeah, I mean, it's
And then look,
might be on here.
here come this
Y'all be
thing.
lying.
I know I don't lie, so
I
you
just
shouldn't
show
be
the
talking about
receipts to
me.
show the truth.
You don't lie. You don't lie. You get ready to lie right now. Why?
Yeah, I haven't lied about
Go.
anything, so I don't know what you're talking about.
pushed that record button legally.
Salute, bro.
I don't care. I don't care what
I
you're
got
talking
the
about.
video.
All right, look, me,
Anyway,
let me say
I
real
don't
quick,
have any
y'all.
personal
Hold on.
feelings.
Y'all know I ain't never
Well, if you
scared
ain't
nobody.
care,
Y'all
why
know
you
Cam
attack
ain't
people
never
so much?
scared nobody, bro.
I don't have any personal feelings. I'm just here to speak. I know weirdos might have personal feelings about me because they're really like weird, but hey, what was the conversation?
No. That's the first thing. When people come up and they just automatically start calling people weirdos. Let me tell you the weirdest people that I've ever fucking met. Here is a bitch that God blessed her with titties, ass, and everything, but you want to go get fake shit. That's weird to me. That's weird. It's weird to me that you televise with your child, you being out on a date with a man. That's weird shit. That's the weird shit. For views. All of you motherfuckers that be doing shit for views, that's the weird shit to me. Y'all don't have no room to call nobody no fucking weirdos, because I'm gonna tell you, I know that I'm completely sane and I know stuff about people. I just don't put the shit out there. But it'd be the people that when you call them weirdos, you calling them weirdos because people got it from somewhere. I seen you break down on fucking camera. Your check wasn't ready. And you had to send your money to the jail to Sean G. You attacked me because I tell everybody Sean G is a child molester. You keep denying it until you can't deny it anymore, until everybody has to address it. That's weird to me. To be in a group where people are constantly, you got to watch your back. In the group, being in a part of that group, you got to watch your back and make sure somebody else ain't. You don't know who fucking recording you when you talk. You got to watch what you say when you say it to them. That shit is weird to me, that somebody would want to live a life like that and you have children to raise. Y'all are fucking weirdos. See, I showed my child walking across the stage and receiving her diploma. Yeah, I'm a black man my daughter went to one of the best colleges, universities, whatever you want to call it, in the United States for what she wanted to be. I was told not to come there. I came there any fucking way. So I don't give a fuck about you bitches on this internet. I gave a fuck when you start trying to put my kids out there and make them a part of anything that I'm saying up here, because I didn't. I celebrate my kids and I celebrate them on a channel that does not say Mystery Gang on there. It has my company's logo up there And a lot of people follow me just because they follow me. I mean, you found a way to get in, but it's a private account, and sometimes I let people in, sometimes I don't. But if you see, I got maybe 3 pictures up there. I don't post on there too much. I might send shit, messages. Same thing with Facebook. With all of the shit that goes on with you people and all of the death that surrounds all of you, such a fucking lady, she has a death around her boyfriend or her fiance. All of the fucking women. Y'all have some type of death around y'all dealing with a black man. Some of you have more than one. Queen 88. Y'all don't seem like y'all traumatized, like y'all give a fuck about nobody but yourself. Y'all the weirdos. I'm just be trying to wake people up. Wait, cool, tell. Look, check this out. I play the weirdo to draw your dumb asses out. And no matter where channel I go on, you're gonna come and you're gonna say the same old shit over and over again. And oh, wasn't you in the room with Ratchet TV? Yeah, I was at the door when he called for help. I don't have to keep explaining that. So you can bring up that shit. You sound like fucking kids saying the same thing over and over again. You don't got no new material? Come with some new material. Queen 88 is up next. Watch. I mean, I would consider that, but
Thank you for that answer.
If the
baby mom.
No, 30-minute timeout.
You see,
Hold on, y'all calm down.
down.
So let me say this real quick. It's a difference of opinion. Let's just be honest. MO3 was moving around like a hood nigga.
Right.
Had this woman, that woman, he had kids, he was taking care of them, but he did not set aside anything for the future.
Now, Cam is wrong because Cam doesn't know that he purchased some real estate. I saw the video where he's sitting there after just completing. And listen, did anybody witness him signing the contract with Empire? No, he went live and waited for, I guess, all of the people from McKinney, and he was waiting for them to get in before he went and signed the contract. He went and signed a contract about some real estate, and he came right live and said what he just did. So I have to take the man at his word. You don't have anything, if you don't have anything else to offer, then I had to take the man at his word. And Ashleyy Maree already fucking admitted to it that was for his kids. No, bitch, it's for the estate. There was an estate. The money goes to the estate, and then payments go out to the kids. It wasn't just for the kids. His mother made an estate. You don't get to say so over the estate. That's why y'all have Rainwater, and you say that Rainwater is the one that picked the lawyer. I encourage you to go. Anybody want to know the truth, go look at her and just look at the thing, because I don't know exactly at what point she says it, but Ashleyy Maree does come up there and say that Rainwater. Well, she don't come up there. She actually puts it in. So if I see it on there where she says it, Rainwater picked the lawyer. Yeah, I'm gonna point it out. But do you see everybody that's coming up on there? Look at the story. Look at the title. No, not Miss Nicole. Strikes, fight, and flights. Scepter News. There's a lot going on, y'all.
We can all agree on that, right?
No, he said it was they.
No, he didn't.
had
But
money in the bank account.
MJR, we gotta get real. MO3
Wait a
did not
minute,
say
hold.
shit.
So you saying that his house
Okay,
and his
go
car is
ahead.
not
Then
worth
I'm
any
gonna rebuttal
money?
you. Go ahead.
You saying that his house and his cars? I play the song all the time. He's listing his assets, what he just bought. He listing them in a song.
So are you from
Where is
Philadelphia?
his real estate? He said, So here's Ashleyy Maree right there at the camp said that. She says he set plenty aside for his kids' future. This is Ashleyy Maree saying that right there. He said he had real estate. Where is it?
So
Why?
this is what I'm
It's a
this
video
what I'm
going
getting.
out.
If he had real estate, why didn't he just own? If he owned all this real estate, why didn't he own the house that he bought for his mama? Why was that a part of the portfolio?
I don't know. Listen, first of all, that's people saying that. I don't know where his mom stay at or anything like that. So I don't know if he paid for the house. I know I seen a video of him saying he just did this for his mom. All of this lease option stuff, shit that people talking about. If he didn't pay for that house cash, he took a mortgage out on it or whatever. However he got the house. If she's about to lose the house, I mean, or if she's lost the house, I don't know if she lost it or not. But he said he had real estate.
Wait a minute. Excuse me. There's such a disrespect.
Now look at people come in and take shots at him. MO3 was a talented hoodlum who didn't plan ahead. Who would say something like that? Ashleyy Maree said, the baby mom said that he did. He put plenty aside for his kids. So who the fuck are all these people? You are nobody just coming in there trolling just to say anything that's whatever the fuck you want to say. And guess what? You don't know what the fuck you're talking about. You don't. Because you know what he did leave? If he didn't have any real estate or anything, he got intellectual property. His voice, his likeness, everything. His character, his rap song, that shit lasts forever. As long as it can be played, that lasts forever. So when you talking about people didn't set aside shit, what the fuck you think he was up there rapping for? Why you think they're having streaming? Why you think they're fighting in fucking court now? You think people paying fucking lawyers to fight for nothing? They fighting for money, the rights to the copyrights. You don't know what intellectual property is. You niggas need to go back to school and stay off the internet and shut the fuck up. That's why you broke now. You motherfuckers be investing in stocks, shit that ain't guaranteed. Where the man, he control it. Nobody controls copyright. And when someone loves music, tell you love this music, play this song, play that song. You like the song or you don't. Listen to it or you don't. It's just where the money goes. So if Empire or any other company, Atlantic Records, any of these other companies are willing to put up tens of millions of dollars for artists to do what they do, who the fuck is you broke motherfuckers to come on here and say something otherwise that person didn't put aside? He didn't make those raps. He didn't perform. He wasn't going out providing for the family by performing. Yeah, I gotta take this, go on this concert. That's like doing that, taking care of it, setting shit in cement. Meaning you can't destroy his voice. Even after he's gone, his voice, his songs, that music carries on. Just like Michael Jackson. I'm just trying to get you black niggas to see the other side of it. Hell, the business side of things, yeah, that's being handled in the court. So, like I said, I thank him for letting me come up on the drink, but yeah, pay attention to the chats just to see what people are saying. And you have to be the most financially irresponsible or the dumbest trolls around. Because you talk about shit that you don't know about. And I told you earlier, I was on one. So I didn't come up here to bullshit around. I came up here to destroy you. Because no matter what happens next month, my lawsuit is still in against the MO3 sector for spinning us. And I got plenty of them. Every channel is up. And I show these things just to show just how y'all play with us. So I don't have to have a court go through a whole bunch of bullshit. Because you bitches is going to cop out. No matter, the court don't care if I call you bitch. They want to know if what I'm alleging is true. If there is a concerted effort amongst whatever channels, the amount of channels that I name, if there's a concerted effort to lie, and if that lie caused the death of anybody, you know, the hood on lock, Planet of the Fakes, all these people y'all said that died under mysterious circumstances, perfectly healthy people, and then, you know, you are here threatening people, and some of y'all threatening with guns, some of y'all threatening with black magic or whatever, but these people are dead. And what was they talking about, and who was they talking about when they died? Yeah. I'm just one that I'm gonna move around. I'm not under any false sense of security that once somebody can't walk up on me, but I'm just more so, I'm trying to walk up on you. If we got a problem, then we got a problem. I don't go by date. Yeah, when I see you, it's what it is. Or keep it on the fucking internet. Like I asked you to keep it on the internet.
Respectful comment.
His real estate should be generating, he said, for the next 50 years, his real estate is supposed to be generating money. Where is that money?
Can we please address this comment that this person says MO3 was a talented hoodlum who didn't plan ahead, arrest, and
yeah, shut the fuck up.
to that amount. And why I brought it up. But when you cut me off, you won't know why I brought it up.
Go ahead, man. Go ahead. You can finish.
If I knew, if
she says the money is in a trust, it's impossible for me to spend all the money. Ashleyy Maree is lying, because if the money was in a trust, the trust would be would have to be named. I mean, why isn't this other part in the trust? Why isn't the copyright in the trust? Why you up here with people that's trying to prevent that from going into the trust? So what money is in the trust? Who put the money there? The money is in a trust. It's impossible for me to spend all the money. You sound like a fucking robot. There were pending lawsuits. Who's paying those lawsuits down? I saw that paperwork.
If I had received, I've already said okay. You can continue.
Okay, but still, like, I'm just letting you know that though.
It doesn't matter if you were or not against. I'm listening.
You got to realize, like, we're content creators. You feel me? This is a conversation that needed to be happened. That
I'm okay.
Like, to be honest, y'all, MO3 wasn't expected to go out. He went and got some ass.
How can you say that though?
He was about to go to the movie shoot. That man wasn't expected to go. Now look at everything. This man probably wanted his mama to tell everybody what they got. But guess what? He did not set out the legal, he did not go through the legal process to make that shit possible.
How can you speak for him though?
I'm not speaking for, I said he probably, like Meek, what are you talking about? Meek, I never tried, I just said he probably, I just said that, Meek.
Oh.
I just said
Well,
that.
how would you say, and again, I'm not against his life, not knowing that he could possibly die.
I gotta be honest. With me, like, let's be real.
So if
this, me and Maree had this conversation 2 damn years ago when I played.
So the fact that his mother.
Yes,
so the fact that
I'm not gonna sit up here and let y'all lie. Nicole does not have to work. Y'all need to stop with the bullshit. She worked because she chooses to work. Me and Maree had this conversation 2 damn years ago when I played the game.
She said her and Rain had that conversation 2 years ago. 2 years ago would have been January of 2023. And you and Rain were talking about what?
The goddamn recordings. Nicole does not have to work. She worked, but if she does work, she work because she chooses to work. Y'all can sit up here and listen to Rain play with y'all all goddamn day. Rain do take care of her. He do give her money. That's Corey getting into it with Rain because they still got the same fucking beef, which Corey trying to spark up all this shit because him and Rain was beefing. Rain got into it, not even a lot, but Rain got into a little bit with Nicole because he was telling Nicole, you need to check your fucking son because he did that interview 2 years ago saying that he had something to do with 3 unalivements. That's why.
So he got into it with Corey, but he ain't getting into it with Drop. Corey didn't file that thing. In 2023, in August, it was your big ass mouth, you and your pop, that sparked up the copyright case. And in paragraph 23, Drop said that Rain had something to do with it. And he's sticking by it, and he named everybody who was a witness that he was going to call to prove it. So what the fuck does Corey got to do with any of this? Why the fuck y'all keep attacking Corey? Yeah, don't nobody want to hear no shit from her. You hear what she said. 88 is not the person that y'all want to put on to speak anything. But I do have to give it to her. She does make an interesting and valid point. Just like I said, yo, if Miss Nicole wants to work, she can work. Nobody can stop her from working. Some people don't want to sit around and, just, what I mean? They might want a couple extra dollars that they could just walk around, or they might just want to interact with society. So what I have to give to 88, despite her and our differences in business, and that's the only thing it is. And she has different beliefs as far as religion and all of that with me. I don't have nothing personal. I don't know this woman. We wasn't fucking. We ain't spend the night on the phone. I don't got none of the kids. I ain't wish to fuck her. None of that. Strictly business. It didn't work out. So I don't have anything personal. That's why I'm able to sit on the panel with her and listen to her without arguing with her. She's going to blow up, but it's going to be because somebody else is saying something to her. And I don't think it's going to be anything about me. And I say that as from the outside looking in, and her being what you have to give 88 is. She gonna ride or die with the lie. If it's a lie, she gonna ride or die with it. If she believe it, she's gonna ride with it. And you can't fault nobody. I believe what the fuck I believe, and I'm gonna ride with it. So I gotta respect her for standing up for what she believe in, even if she's wrong. I think she's wrong, or you made a mistake and said something you should have said, or you might want to walk that back. So I give her that. She does make a valid point. So if Miss Nicole does want to work, I don't know why it's a fucking headline. That means that you guys are not content creators. You don't have shit else to talk about. See, I could come on here and I could tell you a whole bunch of things. Content. I could show you that you shouldn't get a mortgage because you're actually signing, you're promising to pay the bank and the bank ain't give you shit. I can show you that in the law. But our people, they like to roam around in the darkness, so I let them roam around in the darkness. We don't give shit to the swans and the pigs.
That's why we here today.
So, Queen, let me ask you something.
Like the fuck?
The Queen, wait real quick, Queen. Rain just went on Most Hated Blogger page and act like he was oblivious to all this. You coming and you're speaking this, right?
Because this is old.
No, wait, Queen, let me finish. Wait,
Corey just got out last
Queen.
September.
It's not no art. Wait, Queen. It's not no.
We said Corey just got out last November. That's maybe something you should have caught to yourself. Let me get this shit over with because the shit gets dumb here after here.
Wait. Let me ask you this. I'm about to let you go. Cause Queen, I gotta get your. Did you see the live the other day?
Other day
when they put up her working and everything on MHB shit. He said, "Oh, I ain't know about that."
Well, let me tell you something.
Okay, let her tell us. Goddamn, Gina, let her tell us. Like, come on, like right now, we keeping this player. Let everybody swing it across.
Rain is a play running motherfucker. 9 times out of 10, Rain told MHB to go live on the shit. Rain will get by.
Okay, so Rain, she's saying 9. She says 9 times out of 10. It's not gambling to me. Yeah, so I'm gonna take what Queen 88 says about that, and nobody showed any fucking receipt. It's just hearsay. She say, he say, someone slipped this out, put this out there. I don't know, cause somebody hiding something. And I'm telling you, look at the timing.
So you think it's a play?
And tell every goddamn blogger, Rain beef with Corey is how he's able to run to these bloggers and spin stories to get a jab at Corey. This was 2 years ago. On my panel, when we had the conversation, Rain got into it with Corey about the chain and all that type of shit, and him not helping out as much because Corey was selling, allegedly, I'm gonna say allegedly for the sake of everything, was selling drugs outside of Nicole's house. Am I lying, Ashley? Outside of Nicole's house, they got into it. Corey Fliss and
so Ashley backs up, supposed to back up exactly to go against Corey. Man, y'all the funniest motherfuckers I ever met, man. I'm trying to tell you, I don't know what the fuck y'all drinking down there in that motherfucking water. I don't know what they putting in the water down there. You motherfuckers must think our heads screw on and off. Every so often, y'all come out with a story about Corey when he got locked up. Nothing positive. Y'all don't even put out shit positive about MO3 this whole time. Except Ashley does say that he put aside money. But that's not the sentiment that y'all trying to put out. Y'all trying to put out some bullshit, attacking the family, attacking his legacy. Shut the fuck up. You motherfuckers ain't Oprah Winfrey and everything. Shut the fuck up. Just because y'all bum ass motherfuckers stop devaluing this man's legacy. Every time y'all coming up here putting some bullshit on the internet because y'all don't have nothing else to talk because y'all some pea-brain motherfuckers. Yo, why don't you try taking your kids and walk their ass around a track? Do something with them. What you coming on the internet for? What do you need to be on the internet for? Make some money? How much you making? How many robots you got in your motherfucking chat? And why are you here talking about MO3 and who created the MO3 sector and put out all this business, all of this bullshit, brought the feds down here, getting people locked up? I mean, really locked up. If you gonna tell, why you don't just go into the police station and tell? Why y'all broadcasting? You telling? Yeah, I'm telling. Unless y'all have y'all be having telling shows, snitch shows. Somebody paid you to do it. To be a fucking distraction. That's called a conspiracy.
Queen, you can't say
She
that, Queen.
chooses to work. Hell, her bills is paid. The house paid. All her bills is paid. And when she needs some money, Ray make sure he look out for her. I know Ashleyy and them look out for her too. Hell, they ain't finna just leave her ass high dry with fucking nothing. If Ashleyy ain't doing it, I know the other thing. If Ashleyy not doing it, hold on. If Ashleyy ain't doing it, I know goddamn well Jazz is doing it. I know that for shit show.
Somebody said that Boston said Cam MHB just said he got the story about Miss Nicole being homeless from Cat. I guess they trying to say from.
He got the no. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Captain Keith did drop the story first because he seen that she was up there, said she was working this and that. He right. That is who dropped the story. So
somebody just made up that she homeless.
No, the homeless
that lady
shit
is not homeless, bro.
I'm not saying the homeless. I never.
And thanks for 88 clearing that part up, and whoever came in the chat and put that down there to show that this was a play. I don't know who created the play or whatever, but it's another play. I say it during here, but we tired of hearing the plays. Yeah, let's see what the play next month when this man come home. I mean, day is the 28th. Yeah, play next month. Be on this motherfucker talking all that shit next month. Because for the life of me, I can't understand why somebody is on an Air Force base locked up in Dallas, and all of these things are happening. There's a lot going on. I don't know if motherfuckers is under protective custody, but we're not hearing from them at all. Their motions is getting denied in the court, but we don't hear nothing about any upcoming trial in the state. We don't hear nothing about that. And Jokers is going live from jail, like, you know, they ain't got nothing to worry about. And here we come, approaching February, and these people supposed to get out in mid-February. And it's right around the time that the judge in the copyright case, along with the discovery, which when say discovery, the material needed to, that you know of, that you should be turning over to and this is in a civil matter, and I'm telling you this, not like Brady material. Brady material is supposed to be anything that can get you off. Things that you should know about that they're supposed to turn off. But in civil, nah. It's much more things that you're supposed to be getting. And I think that the lawyers took a stand, and 3 law firms are witnesses and are going to testify in the case. the head of 3 law firms. No matter how big those law firms are, they are lawyers, sworn members of the bar that's fighting to save the last of what we know of MO3 and the last music that we can hear from MO3, because his voice has been silenced except for what's on the USB drive. And I mean, people have interest in it. Not just the interest because they want to hear his voice, but money interest. They have ownership interest. So for this case to still be going on with 3 law firms now, and for them to fight the way they've been fighting against what seems to be a bigger law firm on the other side that's representing the estate, which you would expect that. Somebody's trying to recoup their money. Whether you understand what the fuck is going on or not, y'all need to stop fucking speaking on it. This has to do with somebody wanting the masters. And the masters, y'all hear every fucking rapper, everybody wants their masters. I don't know what the fuck that is. Shut the fuck up on here with these made up fucking stories. Because at the end of the day, y'all know Ratchet TV is is a listed witness. And they put out there, and they probably already did. And people probably already under investigation, federal investigation for their part in it, or something gonna happen to somebody, whatever happens. There's enough information out for us out there that this storyline shit, I mean, this is something that needed, like Cam did say, this is something that needed to be, I needed to be over there. And I needed to clear some things up. Because, yeah, the notification shit, yeah, the blackball and all that shit they do, yeah, with the fake complaints and all that, you're going to pay for that. I promise you. I promise you that. Because it shouldn't be that somebody in the time of Donald Trump, where they kicked him off of, what did they kick Donald Trump off of? Whatever. That you're on social media and somebody gets the chance to go in and dim your light, dim your shine from you telling the truth. Meaning like they want to take away your First Amendment right to speak. I'm gonna fucking talk. I talk back. Y'all play these plays, all these games, and abuse the guidelines of YouTube. You're gonna pay for that. All right, I promise you that. But you won't hear no fake shit over here. So if I said something, I must have had a reason for saying it. If I'm unsure about it, hey, I take my stance where I take my stance at. But at the end of the day, I'm on 3 side. Because this has nothing to do with what he did in life. It has to do that the intentions of him in the event of his death, because he knew the lifestyle that he was living, what the end of it was. Go look at that Vlad TV interview, and he told him, like, look, somebody getting killed right now. He knew that death come with the lifestyle that he was living. He just didn't know how to structure, so it wouldn't be all this bickering right now, or he didn't get a chance to do it. When he was on here, he took care of his kids. And the things that he left, they're supposed to go to his kids, they're supposed to go to his family. And I'm so glad I see Corey rocking that chain. I love to see him rocking that chain. Don't get that chain back because somebody want it as a token. The chain really, I mean, how much you think the chain is really worth? I want to take the last vestiges of this man, of what memory he have of his brother that he lost. Mind y'all fucking business. The one that pays you, like cock sucking, open your legs, bend over, all of that shit. Stay in shape so somebody want to do something to you. The law is not for y'all. You can't read it. You don't understand it. And somewhere down the way, you got played. And, you know, everything done in the dark comes to light.